Hey guys. Oh, Lynn, that's sweet. Sorry, I was making my tea before I started so that it didn't sound like I was urinating. And hey, Tyler, you know what I did? I haven't done this before. I just started doing this. I did soy milk with this honey vanilla chamomile tea. And then you throw some dairy-free hazelnut creamer in there. I was going to do some chai, but I don't need the caffeine. I'm trying not to do caffeine. Hey, Leather and Lace. Hey, Mandy. Shelly. Hey, love you too. Amanda. Camila. Pandy. Hey there. I really didn't love you. Aw. Hey, Platinum 21. Oh, there's Truthy. Wow. First one. That was way earlier, wasn't it? 12:51. Hey, Lufa. Oh, you like the plaid? It's very Party of Five, isn't it? Do you remember every character on the show Party of Five used to wear plaid all the time? Charlie. I remember Claudia, Lacey Chabert's character, but Charlie. Everybody on Party of Five stuttered. All of them. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, Jesus, just say your script. I think they did that because the lines in the script, there wasn't a lot of a lot of creativity. Actually, that's one of my favorite shows. Oh, good morning, Lisa. Dorothy. Hey, Amy. I'm glad. Well, this is going to be all positivity here. There's going to be it's because I'm trying to get you guys to do my challenge, the Save Robbie challenge. I was looking at some old videos from last year when people did the Save Robbie challenge, and it made me excited. So I'm going to name some people, including celebrities, that I don't like. And I'm going to say why I don't like them, but that's not going to be the focus. I'm going to say 3 positive things about them. And if you guys want to come up on the panel and say 3 positive things about someone that you just fucking don't like, you're welcome to come on up. But if you've never been on my panel before, I'm changing the way that I put my link out there. And this may sound a little over the top to you guys, but of course, if I talk to you guys and I know you, I would just send you a link through email or whatever. But from now on, if people want to call in, I'm going to have them send me a link or send me a message on Facebook Messenger so I can verify their Facebook account. And then you're going to have to send me a picture holding up a blank piece of paper saying shit, the word shit on it. That's what I want you to write on the piece of paper. And if you don't like to cuss, you have to write the word poop. And that's how you're going to get on. Hey, Nicole. I just showed Nicole. What's the name of the park again, Nicole? I literally live right next to the park that Nicole Kessinger was interviewed in. So I was driving home and I was like, darn it! I never stopped there. And it was really dark and I wanted to show Nicole. So I called her really fast on video, but she couldn't see it. You only dislike famous people. See, I like some famous people. Okay, what is the Save Robbie challenge? The Save Robbie challenge is, oh, you hate dumb political celebrities? Save Robbie challenge is, you could either do it on your social media, you can do it on a post on Facebook or whatever, or you can make a video and put it on your YouTube channel. Do it however you want to. And even if you make a video, you don't even have to, oh, okay, Nicole, you don't even have to show your face. Oh, okay, gotcha, Truthy Magoo. I want to hear yours for sure. And German lady, hey. So what you do, sorry, I get sidetracked, is you could say one person. It could be a celebrity. It could be your mom. It could be somebody in your family you don't like, anybody. And if you don't want to, you don't have to say their name, but it's more fun if you do. Somebody you don't like, and then you say, you could explain why you don't like them or what the issue is. That's not really the important part, though. The important part is that you say 3 positive things about these people. So I'll give you an example. I made a list. And this isn't even all of them. I'm going to use Snow White for my first one because I fucking hate Snow White. I cannot stand Snow White, and I'll tell you why. So here's an example, okay? This is why I don't like her. She does home invasions. She's nosy. She takes over people's lives, just barges in, walks in all over the place, and then expects to be loved. And then she does get love. People actually like that. And I think that's a terrible quality in a person. And I think Snow White is an extremely shitty human being. She fakes like she's sleeping so that she could get a prince's tongue down her throat. Come on. And then takes advantage of 7 small men. So I don't like her. So I'm going to say 3 positive things about her. And no, it's not her singing voice, because I can't stand that. You know what, Kermit Frog? I think Snow White is anti-America too. So 3 things she does, Amy. 3 things I like about her. I know I get in this debate all the time with people, Lufa. But Lufa, I'd love for you to come up here and tell me your Save Robbie challenge, unless you're going to post a video on your channel about it, or you could do both. 3 things I like about Snow White. Hey, Debbie. Wow, I really can't think of any. I really can't think of any. See, but you really got to think it out first. She does. She does. And you know what? There's a reason that queen kicked that bitch out of the house and sent somebody to, you know, she probably treated them the same way in that castle. Okay, so I don't like her hair. I don't like her. God, I don't like anything about her. This is hard for her. Snow White, I can relate because I used to be pretty promiscuous and she seems to be the same way. So I kind of like that about her. I dislike Nancy Pelosi as well. So maybe you can come up here, Lufa, and say 3 nice things about her. All right, Snow White, she cleans really good. She does. She plays dead really well. So she's a good actress. And I would assume that she's a good kisser. Because he married her after that, right? Do they show her getting married at the end of that? Or is that just in Cinderella? Hold on, let me give Truthy a link. All right, so I'll give you another example. And if you guys want to put yours, you could even list it in your comment if you want to in the chat. She cleaned their house. Biden lies, forgets what office he's running for. You guys, if you didn't, I am not a big fan of Saturday Night Live. Okay, but if you did not see, hey, Grandma Ducky, the what's her name, Maya Rudolph, and I don't know who plays. They did the vice presidential debate. Oh, good, Lufa. And Maya Rudolph plays Kamala Harris really good. And she's on my list, by the way, but I'm going to do Hillary Clinton. Actually, no, I'm not going to do a celebrity next. I'm going to give you another example, then I'm going to send Truthy a link. I'm going to do a real person on here because I put a couple of those that I didn't say the other night. So this is my official Save Robbie challenge of 2020. Okay. This one is Shipwrecked Beck. She is a creator that was on here for a while. She's not really around anymore, and I was kind of her friend before, and then kind of not. You know, that happens sometimes. Kind of cussed her out a little bit, stuff like that. I stopped liking her because I felt like there was weird stuff, you know, going on behind the scenes that I didn't like, and just felt, I don't know, there was a lack of communication, and maybe on both ends. Hey, Scarlett. So I'm going to say about Shipwrecked Beck is she is very pretty. She actually looks just like Queen Herbie. She's a rapper. She used to be in the band Carmen. It's spelled Qveen Herbie. So she's really pretty. She's well-spoken. And she has a cool Canadian accent. Who's good at spending taxpayer money? Kamala Harris? When she calls people deplorables. Kamala Harris was blinking a lot. So I'm wondering if she had fake lashes. Hang on, Truthy. I'm wondering if she had fake lashes at the debate because she was going like they were really heavy. God, this is a pain in my ass. Got to go in the StreamYard on the phone. Oh, Pelosi. Yeah, Pelosi also supports. You know what she said that made me angry? Nancy Pelosi's asked about, what are they going to do about the looting and rioting? They're going to do what they're going to do. Oh, okay. So you're just saying we could just damage public property no matter who owns it, Nancy? Nancy! She's a pig. Don't get me started on that little skank. All right, get me started on her. I'll say 3 nice things. She lies really well. Just kidding. No, see, that's the thing. You cannot be condescending. You can't be a dick when you say 3 nice things. You have to say 3 actual nice things about these people. Yeah, she does. Amy, it's that shit eat and grin on Kamala. All right, 3 nice things about Nancy Pelosi. She kind of reminds me of my 2nd grade teacher who I liked a lot. She looks like her, and she was kind of pretty for an old corpse. And I mean that in a good way. I really do. I know it sounds bad, but it's like an old corpse, but pretty, you really old, but still pretty at the same time. McDonald orange eyebrows. Nancy Pelosi works really well under pressure. Do you see that one time people were attacking kind of, and she's shaking? So, I'll give her that. She did really well there. And she actually dresses pretty decent. So I'll give her that as well. So Truthy's going to call in and give us his. I'm sending him the link right now. If anybody else wants to call in, if I know you, if I've spoke to you, just email me. If I haven't, you're going to have to send me a messenger. All right. Sorry, it's a pain because I do it all through my phone. Hi, Dave. She does kind of look like a corpse. But how old is Nancy Pelosi? She's got to be pushing 90, right? She has a beautiful refrigerator. I've never seen it. Hey, Mrs. Magoo. Mrs. Magoo just started a channel today. Hey, Miss Magoo, can you post your channel link in the chat so I can, hold on, where did I put it? So I can pin it in the comments. I just made you a moderator. She is fancy, Amy. I'll give her that. Oh, I need to plug in my headphones for, she's kind of fancy. Dave Gorman. How come I know that name, Dave Gorman? Why does that sound familiar? Here's Truthy. Hey. Very interested to see what his is.
Oh, man. All right. Wait, these are new. I'm using headphones for the first time. How's it sound?
Sounds good.
Oh, good. Good. Okay.
Can you guys hear him good? Sounds good to me.
Okay. That's what matters, is how it sounds to everybody else. All right. So, you know me. I'm a cynical son of a bitch. This is going to be hard, but I like that you're trying to spread some positivity. So I've
been a dick lately, so why not?
Well, no, I'm an unapologetic dick. But
okay.
I like what you're doing to try and find some good in a bad person. Kanye West, not a fan at all.
Oh wait, you're echoing a little bit.
I knew it.
Is your YouTube turned up?
So yeah, but if I turn it down, then it won't. It's gonna be hard. But I like you trying to spread some positive. There, how's that? Okay. No, I'm an unapologetic.
I could still hear it echoing.
Here, let's try this. No headphones. All right. Is that better?
No, I still hear echoing. I hear you talking about Kanye West still.
All right. So I'll say this. Kanye West, the reasons I hate him are pretty self-evident. The fraudulent signatures on elections and just the way that he is sanctimonious and he doesn't really live the lifestyle of a Christian. But I'll say 3 nice things. He is creative. He seems to be a loving father, and he has passion for what he does.
That's a good one. Did you see him on the ballad? He's on the bottom of the ballad.
Yes, I saw everything. I covered it. I made a video.
Hey, Wendy. Is there anybody else? Maybe it could be anybody.
It's StreamYard. That's what it is.
Oh, is it StreamYard echoing?
Yeah. That's what it is. I got it. We'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. It is, Becca, and it feels really good. Because you know how it feels good when you're pissed off at somebody to say mean stuff and cuss them out and stuff. It really does feel good. I think it feels better to do stuff like this. Because then you don't feel like a dick. I think Truthy's having technical difficulties, but
no, I hear you.
Miss Magoo, can you post your channel link now? I think now that you're a moderator, you should be able to, or did she?
She posted it, yeah. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad you liked it. She was very nervous about doing that after the MRB situation.
Oh, really?
Of course. She was very
yeah, I mean, it can be difficult. Let's see. I'm trying to find where she posted it.
Here, I'll post it again.
Try posting it again. I don't see it on here.
I just posted it again.
Oh, perfect. There you go. That's so this is Mrs. Magoo. Do you want to tell them who she is? Just
sure. Yeah, it's my girlfriend. Everybody thinks she's my wife. She would be my wife if she wasn't already legally married. She had a channel before, but after we had a fight with MRB, she got pretty spooked about being doxxed. And, there's a lot of people who know probably in this chat that can happen.
Yeah.
So she deleted everything and shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then I was trying to convince her the whole time, don't worry about Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
But, I honestly, I'm not concerned at all after the way that we have dealt with that particular channel. And I said, I hope that I inspired the courage for her to put it back. And now she's back in full force. I think she does a really good job. Honestly, even if she wasn't my girlfriend, I wouldn't shill her. Yeah.
Do you have 3 nice things to say about MRB?
Oh God, I knew you were going to say that. Oh, not without the sarcasm you said. You said I can't have dick sarcasm.
No, yeah, that's a part of the challenge.
Let me see if I can find one. Can we settle for one?
Yeah.
She has a nice house.
Did you know that she actually has 2 houses next to each other?
Yes, we heard that today because we were showing a video of Jimmy falling down the stairs, and that looked like a very different house. And I hope you've seen that video. It's comedic gold.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we knew. But I also understand that she owns it with siblings. It's not just hers.
Oh, okay.
I understand it from a very reliable source. 2 people can do research.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does Mrs. Magoo have one nice thing she wants to say?
Oh, you're up, baby.
Oh, jeez.
You should see her face right now. She's turning bright red.
I know, because it's so hard.
Happens.
By the time I'm willing to say terrible, mean things about someone, it's too late for me to go back.
Makes sense. You've committed. You've committed to your dislike.
You did it. I'm sure I can.
Yeah, I did for Kanye West. That's hard. I don't like that guy.
I think it's cool that she inspires loyalty.
Oh, I think it's cool that she inspires loyalty.
That's right. A good one.
She definitely does. She's got loyalty in spades.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Good, baby. That was a good job.
Her cup overfloweth.
Her cup overfloweth with loyalty.
You know what's interesting, though? Did you guys know that Casbat actually did the Save Robbie challenge last year?
No.
She did. And then she took it down. I would imagine, I don't know if it's still there. I don't think she would keep that up.
Well, that's just because you're a raging anti-Semite. I mean, we know this. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Me too, evidently. Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like you said you've been on YouTube for how many months?
It'll be 2 months on the 16th.
Yeah. So, I mean, you'll notice, I'm sure people will do it to you eventually. They'll just take your videos and clip it up, even if you delete them, because people are constantly screen recording. Yeah. And they'll take one moment where you were just, joking or whatever, and they will just try to make you look terrible.
In your case, I absolutely see, because I do that. Did you see what I did with your defense video? I said, I'm going to land in a random spot. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah.
So
when you,
I made a video in defense of you. to
Yes.
Casbat, and it's on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, all right, does this seem like a mean guy to you? And I go, I'm just going to run this little thing back and forth and land where I land. And I landed on you calling people bitches and stuff. And I go, well, that didn't work out like I thought. Yes, selective editing, absolutely. But in my particular case, I never say a word I don't mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't let my emotions. If I'm pissed, that means I'm going to stay pissed. If I'm lovey, then that means I'm going to stay lovey. I've already made a long-term commitment to my YouTube emotions.
Right.
I don't let outbursts get the better of me. I edit myself and don't publish it before it happens. So you're doing live streams. Woo, if I did live streams and saved them, I delete all mine. Then,
plus I was drinking also. So when I was drinking alcohol, but see, with me, I was a very fun drunk. And I was always happy and nice and stuff. But if you make me angry when I'm drinking, that was the problem, to where I can't really keep my mouth shut. So now I think it through, but I'll still speak my mind to just think it through a little bit more before I do it.
Too. So I did something similar. I was in a mushy mood, and I was not just drunk, but like over the top drunk. And I was in a really like mushy, sweet mood because I had these really nice subscribers saying really nice things, and the world seemed like it was getting better for a moment. And I made this video called "Agnostics Can Love Christmas Too," and it's actually a really sweet video. And then I started cussing way too much and being sloppy, and I was like, "Yeah, that's not going up. That's not happening."
I've been there plenty of times, and you know what they call that on YouTube? They call that a dirty deleter. If you like go live,
and really?
Delete it. Yes. Which you know what? I've done it plenty of times, because here's the thing: we all, have our moments where we just snap or don't feel proud of what we did. So, in my opinion, it's okay to take those off your channel if you don't want them up there. Hey, BBT.
I didn't even upload it. I took it down before I uploaded it. So I'm not a dirty deleter. I'm a self-editor.
That's even smarter.
Yeah. because I listened to it.
Yeah. Then when you take it down, people will already have a recording of it like they have of me. And then they'll be like, well, why'd he delete this? Because I don't want it on my fucking channel. That's why.
Yeah. Well, so there's I don't know if you're old enough. There's a great album, or even just album title from Pink Floyd called "A Momentary Lapse of Reason." I think that can sum it up.
I don't know a lot of Pink Floyd music, but
the great title, though, either way you slice it. Yeah, "A Momentary Lapse of Reason."
I'm 38. How old are you guys?
44 for me, 27, almost 28 for Mrs. Magoo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm older than her.
Hey, well, nothing wrong with that. And then you said you're a Leo, right? And she's a Sagittarius.
I am a Leo. That's right. And she's a Sagittarius. Yeah.
It's so weird. All the female Sagittariuses that I know have blonde hair. It's so weird.
She does, but she dyes it.
Oh, okay. Well,
she's a total dark brunette normally.
That's not that dark.
It's fairly dark.
It's not that dark.
Yeah.
It's dark at the roots because it doesn't have any sunlight to bleach it.
Well, she has a video on her channel, I'm sure, about something like that.
Is it that quarantine hair?
No, not right now, because she, the salon that it looks like she's going to start work very soon. She has a friend who works there and used to work with her at the previous one, and they do each other's hair in our place. They do it at home. So, like, if you were here, she'd cut your hair too.
Yeah, I have the receding hairline, so I just either shave my head or do a mohawk like all the time.
I did too until Magoo got me on some real crazy hair tonics.
Oh, hair tonic.
Yeah.
Is that
not
like
really? I'm abbreviating. So it's basically Rogaine foam, Nioxin shampoo, Nioxin conditioner, and then Nioxin foam. So it's a 4-step keep your hair thing.
Yeah, I tried the Nioxin and then the hair fibers, but here comes trouble. Hey, BBT.
Well, you have a nice head.
Oh,
right?
God,
you should just shave that fucker. I mean, you look fine. I don't. I would look like a monster. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Breathe.
You took real offense to that the other day when I said
No,
you
I
didn't
don't take
shave your
offense.
head.
BBT.
Hey, BBT.
I
You're a little
thought-
quiet, BBT. A little quiet.
I was wondering if you were going to take a breath.
Yeah. Well, we're very interested to see your Save Robbie challenge. What is it?
MRB. Yeah, tell us something good about MRB.
Oh, I have a great challenge for you guys. I'm about to drop a video.
Yeah, interested to see what that is.
Yeah.
But okay, BBT, you have to pick somebody.
Yeah.
It can be anybody, but I'm interested to see MRB. I think you said 3 nice things about her before, didn't you?
Well, I probably should take that challenge. I think I failed the challenge.
Okay, we'll do it and you can't fail it.
What do I have to do?
You have
Say
to
3 nice things.
say why you don't, or you don't even have to say why you don't get along with the person, and then say 3 nice things, and you cannot use your Boston sarcasm.
Okay.
Ah!
I like
You cannot
Mr.
use your Boston
Creepy
sarcasm.
Magoo's avatar.
Okay, no. You're doing this wrong, BBT. You have to say 3 nice things about her.
Okay.
Mommy Ramblings.
3 nice things. I like her hair.
No.
Um,
You do?
Yep.
Oh.
I like her kitchen, and I like her staircase.
Why do you like the
staircase? I really like her staircase.
BBT, I think I know why
Oh,
you like that
Jesus.
staircase. So that's a smart aleck.
No,
when you have-
I'm being serious.
You like it because it pushes people down it.
No, it's very safe. I mean, you can hurl yourself down it and you don't even get hurt.
That is true. Hey,
See?
LaDonna.
Did I
that is true.
pass? Did I do good?
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty decent. I'll give you credit for that one.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
But I'm sorry, did you say you're uploading a video of the challenge, or is this a different video?
It's a different video.
Oh, okay.
You're in it.
Oh, is it my nudes again?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Your nudes and Mr. Magoo's nudes.
No, actually, Truthy, we did do a live stream about 4 months ago because somebody put my nudes on Twitter.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about something last night where there was a porno that leaked or something. Was that the same thing or no?
No, that was different.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
good for you. You're
when you have to
famous.
narrow down your porns that leak. You know it's good.
Yeah. Lynn is saying she could name 3 things she likes. Oh, about MRB? What are they? I like how the focus just went to her all the time.
Can I say though that, you know, if everybody is saying, if the challenge is to say nice things about someone that you hate and everybody is saying nice things about one person, what does that mean?
Well, I
That
mean,
means
I don't
everybody
hate,
hates that person.
I don't
Ding, ding, ding,
hate
ding, 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 ding.
anybody.
Yeah, it's not hate for me either.
Yeah.
No, it's not hate. It's loathing.
It's not it for me. It's disappointment and disgust.
Jamie.
That's what it is. It really. It's not. It's not hate.
Disdain for me.
That's hate, baby. Miss Magoo
It's
says
more
disdain.
I like Mrs.
disgust and hate.
I knew I liked Mrs. Magoo.
Yeah, I think women are tougher on her than men.
Oh, please.
I do.
Jeez.
Well, you know what?
She hasn't opened her mouth since you've come around.
Well, good.
Not once.
You're welcome, you sons of bastards.
You like solved the whole damn problem.
Yeah, I saw Jimmy. That's the problem. You need an out. Like I said in my video, you need an alpha type male to come in there and tell her to shut up.
You definitely did, and she hasn't opened her chops since.
Right. Isn't that great? That's good for everybody.
She just makes Casbat do it for her.
Casbat shut up though, didn't she? You said in my.
No, if you look in her community posts,
See?
she makes smart aleck memes. She'll post smart aleck memes in there and stuff. I think she just did one like recently, but it's all passive aggressive.
You saw that. You missed that.
I saw Truthy McLie. That's the one I
no,
saw, and I was
that's
like,
not
"That's
the
poorly worded."
There's a different one.
Yes,
I could take a look at it. I don't go into that. I think that they're honestly. I don't want to sound snobby, but it is beneath my level of scrutiny to go into people like that. And it was when I'm defending Robbie or anyone like Robbie, I would absolutely go to the ends of the earth. But when it comes to me, I don't really care.
Well, it's about you, me, Robbie, JOT. I'm not joking. JOT.
Wait, there's another one?
DQ
Who's
girls.
JOT?
Yeah, she lists everyone in there.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
well, I mean, what can you do?
I'll jump on any one of after I look into that particular channel, to make sure I don't find anything crazy, like, oh, I don't want to defend that person. And then I would totally defend, because I see the methods and I see the types of people that she attacks, and it's always nice people. And it's weird. It's just, Robbie, I don't care what you think of yourself. You punish yourself terribly. You are a nice person.
Oh, no, I know that. No, I know I am. It's just that, when I have issues with people, I always try, ever since I was little, to work it out. What makes me angry is when people completely ignore my either message or email or whatever of wanting to work it out, especially on here. It annoys me. And then they turn around and, make videos like that or something when she never even responded to me trying to work it out with her. She just did that. So,
but honestly, okay, so I saw you saying that. You said, I always reach out an arm and nobody ever responds. I would never reach out an arm to a person like that, because you're wasting your breath, you're wasting your time. They're beneath you, not because you're a better, I don't know. They're beneath you because your character is better. And so I never look at someone who I think their character is worse than mine as worth speaking to. I won't treat them badly. I'll ignore them, and until it's time not to,
Well, and it's also, it's kind of frustrating too, because I don't feel like I have to prove myself to anybody, and I don't care to. But when I've made mistakes, especially, in being in recovery, I like to try to fix those. So of course on here, there's no forgiveness with some people. They don't care if you apologize. They don't care about anything. They will clip everything from your past and just plaster it everywhere like it's present day. And that's kind of frustrating too, because it's like, wait a minute.
I did that. I did that to Casbat just in my video, just to show, and I called her Boozy Susie in the thumbnail, just to show, look, anybody can do this. Like, anybody can level
you can do it.
Well, no, I meant anybody can find. What Robbie was saying, I'm validating what Robbie was saying. Anybody can take a piece of your past and use it against you if you have stuff out there in your past that can be used against you. So, sure, I mean, that's selective editing. It really is.
I'm all for YouTube, YouTube wars, but when you go to or if you're just attacking someone for no reason, I did shit, they went after you and Robbie, and I got dragged into it. You know what I mean? That's crap.
Were you you were before me by far. You said 2 years.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I haven't said shit. You just got in the last fight with her.
Yeah.
So I have had and Robbie got dragged in because he just liked me. That's how that started. That's
is that? I had no idea about why Robbie got dragged in.
Yep, that's why. Just simply because I showed in the email on that video, that live I did about her a couple nights ago, and it was simply because I let I didn't even know BBT Boston at the time. She came into my chat and I was live, and I said, "Hi, sweetheart."
Yep.
I got emails from Casbat, from
that kicked it off.
Mommy Rambling, saying, this is not acceptable. This is not.
Why do they tell people who they can hang out with? That's not their fucking business.
Exactly.
I mean, that's like 8th grade. Oh, if you hang out with Sally, you can't be part of our group anymore.
Yep.
I mean, really? Gee.
And I begged Robbie, how pathetic is this? I begged Robbie over and over, crying my eyes out. I'm not joking, in real life, saying, please just don't be my friend. Please don't be my friend.
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
It got that bad.
See, but I don't do that. And it's the same with Armchair Detective. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I make my own decisions.
I don't know anything about him yet. But I told, I did look at a couple of his videos. I know that stupid little porn slip up. Look, that sanctimonious crap I don't care about. Everybody's got a porn history somewhere. And if you don't, then you might be a little bit boring and want to look into it. But like you said, as long as it's not dangerous or harming people. If it's Howard Stern, who I listen to frequently, his favorite type of porn is stepdaughter, stepmom. They're not real stepdaughters and stepmoms. They're acting.
Right.
And, that's all it is. So
why do they call it that then?
Because people are stupid and they're going to buy into it. It's marketing. It's just all it is.
People's imagination.
Yeah, totally. It's titillating. It's what it is.
Who would have that imagination?
the people who watch it, which is the number one genre of
No,
all.
it's friggin' not. Is it?
It is. Swear to God,
It's
number one
disturbing.
genre. Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
It really is.
I'll be right back in 4 minutes.
I promise. On Pornhub, the number one genre always is stepmother, stepdaughter. It's not real daughter. It's stepmother, and neither way.
Why is it step?
Yeah, no, it's fake.
And it's legal ages. You know, it's not.
They're not related, and they're
Right.
way past legal ages. They're like 27, but they just look like they're 18. It's not.
So there's no. You can't differentiate that they're like anything more than.
No.
Yeah, they
not
don't like
at all.
wearing like name tags, right?
Oh, I wish you were a Howard Stern fan. You would.
I am.
Well, do you listen to him? He talks about this all the time.
I actually haven't listened to him in a long time, but I used to listen to him all the time.
Yes, this is one of his main topics, and it's true. And he admits it.
We have a Howard Stern. You know Wendy from the show?
I
She's in the
do.
chat right now from the Howard Stern show. Wendy.
She's in chat?
I don't want to say what they call her on the show, but yeah.
No
She's in
shit.
chat?
Well, Wendy,
Wendy, do you want to come
I'm
up?
a big fan. I'm a big fan. I've been listening to Howard Stern for many years, and I think his interviewing skills have gotten 10,000 times better in the last 5 years. I think he's the best interviewer out there. I don't like it when he does fart and poop jokes. That's about it that I have to say.
Yeah, I don't like gross jokes.
Nah, I don't either. I like high-minded humor, but Howard Stern is a brilliant guy, and he's a good guy. His main stuff is about Beth, his wife, has a huge cat shelter. And they, I mean, like, she's like the biggest for saving wayward
Yeah,
cats.
she's a good person.
Yeah,
But he's got to be like real old, right? He was.
he's
old
getting
when-
up there. He's
yeah,
probably
when
like
I used to watch him. I felt like he was 110. You know, like kind of like Robbie's age.
What are you trying to say?
You look like you're looking at me.
I am looking at you. What
It's
are you
kinda
looking at?
freaky. Stop it.
I never look into the camera because I feel like I go cross-eyed when I do.
You do.
Because it's one hole to focus on with two eyes.
I can never find my hole.
Well, that's the
Ah,
problem.
come on, don't let that pass by. Rob.
I think that's a fetish as well, but I'm not sure.
everything's a fetish. I'm into sharp teeth guys with red eyes and glasses and very little hair. That's why I drew that. It's my fetish. No, it's not.
Wow.
No.
Poor Mrs. Magoo. Poor.
I'm living a lie.
Seen my avatar, it's not much better.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are a match made in heaven.
right. We look exactly alike, strangely.
Mrs. Magoo is very pretty. When I checked out her channel today, I think her
She just
channel,
covered up her face.
her channel's pinned on the top.
What is it?
BBT in the chat. It's pinned.
Oh, I'm like,
she's
your
so
channel
pretty.
name is Pinned?
Yes, she's and she's 5'11" almost, and very in person. She's even more striking.
Where's it pinned?
It's pinned in the chat right now.
Oh,
On the top,
You
I
are
see it there.
right now.
Yes.
She is. She has her head down, and she's like a tomato red.
I turn red really easily too. That's why I take 5-HTP because it helps me not blush.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
5-HTP and L-tyrosine mixed. You will not blush at public events or get hot. It's amazing. You got to
That's
try
the
it.
thing, huh?
I
Wow.
don't normally. I just make me very weird.
That means you're humble, baby. She's a really good lady. Yes.
So, when we're talking about like porn, kind of, because I was kind of talking about it last night. I don't know if you saw, because you said you don't know a lot about Armchair Detective's channel.
I don't.
What had happened is he was sharing his screen, and Mexi and I were out like doing
That I
this
know. I know
investigation for him.
I know this.
And so it said, I don't want to say exactly what it said, but it implied that, and everybody's saying it was underage and it was this. It's like nowhere in there did it say that.
If it said,
any of the words.
I like to wear a dirty raincoat and drive by preschools.
Yeah, no,
Man, you're
no,
buddy. Yeah.
no. It was very, just kind of cut and dry porn search, in my opinion.
Maybe they're prudes. I don't know. That's their problem, not his. It sounds like I think apologies are a bad thing to do in that particular case. Just double down on it and go, "Yep, that's my favorite porn." What else you got to say? Fuck off. I mean,
Yeah, because it is kind of embarrassing when people kind of get a glimpse of what's going on in the bedroom, or for a single guy or girl I think that's even more embarrassing when it comes to like, self-love.
So we've talked about this before. I don't know if you've heard of. There's a massive YouTuber that we love called Penguin Z0. His name's Charlie. He has another alias named Moist Critical. 5.9 million viewers or subscribers. So he talks about the most embarrassing shit. He talked about the time he tried to fillet himself, all of his high school embarrassing moments, all of his sexual failures. If you do that, you take away the power from anybody else to attack you because you've said it yourself. What else can you say? You go, yeah, I fucking already said that. What's the news?
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I came on here one time and I said I used to think rabbits laid eggs. People made videos about me and shit.
That is the best.
And I'm like,
That
wait a
was the
minute.
best.
I'm like, I told you that information.
I deserve
You
the
can't
clap.
be so stupid.
Chocolate egg.
Rabbits lay eggs. They do. Easter. Fucking Easter. That's
That
what
was
happens.
the best.
Yeah, so
Cadbury.
that's why
They lay
Kazbad or whoever, they say it's a Cadbury egg situation. They always say that to me, and I'm like, shut up.
When I was a kid, I said this on my last live stream. I used to think that Flock of Seagulls song, the Flock of Seagulls. I ran so far away. You know
Yep. I know that song.
I don't know if I know that song.
Oh my God.
So far away.
I couldn't get away. Anyway, I always thought, why are they saying that Iran is so far away? We already know it's far away.
What?
Iran's so far away instead of
Oh,
Iran.
the country?
Yeah, and then I'd go to restaurants and they'd go, do you want the super salad? And I'd say, yes. And they'd never give it to me because I wanted a super salad.
Oh my
Oh.
Stupid, stupid.
goodness. What were you saying on your channel? The other one, you got that song stuck in my damn head.
Oh, we've had a lot. We were doing like Full House theme songs and old 80s stuff. I don't know. We you know how we jump all over the place.
I've been
Are you guys a
singing
Fuller
it.
House type of people? Did you
Hell
watch
no.
Fuller House?
No.
I did. I'm a basic bitch.
We like The Boys. That's our It's
Oh,
Always
yeah.
Sunny in Philadelphia, or kind of more cynical stuff.
I like Superstore. I like just silly, stupid, funny, short stuff because my attention span is shot.
Shot. It's
It
shot.
is.
I blew it out.
That,
Look,
and-
somebody wrote "Take Back Your Power." That's cool. You know what? I actually accidentally said that, but I kind of like it as a motto. Freudian slip. I just made a Freudian slip in saying it, so I like that. Take
Hey,
back.
Mr. Magoo, how come you never come on camera?
So there's a reason for that, and it's not because I look like a fucking elephant man or anything. It's
Well, I
because
mean, look at your girlfriend. Come on.
yeah, I mean, well, unless she's one of those girls that likes really ugly guys, that very well could be. I don't know.
We'll let her answer that.
Well, if you looked at my exes, you might think that.
Oh no, she's just admitted she has terrible taste in physical beauty.
Woo.
I don't know. She thinks I'm not bad looking. I guess whatever you say.
We'll let her say that. You can't.
I
say
once
it.
slept with about a 400-pound man on accident. Well, it was kind of an accident. Hey, Brian St. John. Hey, Brian, you want to come
Definitely
up?
not a 400. I'm definitely not I'm a guy who could lose 25 pounds. That's but I'm 6'3", so the like broad.
Okay, get to the point.
What was the
Why don't you
question?
come on?
Start over.
You didn't say why you.
Oh, I'll tell you why. So when I started the channel, my inspirations for the things I wanted to do were like That Umbrella Guy and Yellow Flash and people like that who
What?
they don't get their face in the way of their message.
I have no
I
idea.
don't
what you're talking
I don't
about.
want it to distract from.
Oh, so you think you're that good looking that you would distract it? We couldn't.
No,
even
no. More like I would rather say it without the distraction of trying to bring you into my home. I'll do that with my words, but when it comes to that, I actually, it's like, it doesn't matter about me. It matters what I'm saying.
I'm not buying it.
I
Well,
don't
you
know.
also have a good radio voice.
You have
So I
excellent
like
radio
listening
voice.
to you and I don't need to see the face because it's like listening to a talk show on the radio, in my opinion, because you just have that voice.
I just heard that like 4 times today. Thank you. Yeah.
No, you do. It's what kind of microphone do you have? It sounds.
Blue Yeti, nothing big, just a Blue
Oh.
Yeti.
Behind the microphone. It's not the mic.
It's
I
the
always got to
same-
say to BBT, I'm like, what? Speak up.
No, it's the same microphone that like 90% of YouTubers have. It's $125. But it is a great microphone, and I use vocal compression software to clean it up. So
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
yeah.
Yeah, mine's just a snowball.
I see that, but it sounds good. Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, and I put it on it's a tripod for a camera.
Yeah, I see. No, but that's I think Blue Yeti makes the snowball too, don't they? Or Blue,
Oh, I don't know.
Blue look at the brand name on it. It should say Blue. I think
Yeah, Blue.
Right. See, Blue makes the snowball. So I have a Blue Yeti, which is a different model of what you have.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Brian has one too. That's
Brian Blue Yeti. Yeah,
that's who you sound like a little bit. Is Brian St. John a little bit?
So
He kind of sounds like Misery too, doesn't he? BBT.
Yeah,
Just
he
a
does
little
sound
bit?
like Misery, actually.
Yeah.
You do.
Misery.
All right, BBT, pick another one. Let's do a celebrity. What's a well-hated celebrity?
What?
Amber Heard.
Okay, do Amber Heard because I've been watching your stuff on her. So what do you think? 3 nice things.
She has to know her first.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me, Amber Heard? Oh, no. Oh, I just totally fucked myself on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before she did cheek implants, she was a very pretty lady. She's tenacious.
And she's got a mean right
She's got a mean right hook.
There you go. Wow, that was easy, right?
This Magoo gave me the last one, but I was going to say something like that anyway. Yeah.
Okay, BBT, it's your turn.
What
You're
am I
muted.
doing? What's the?
Pick another enemy and get your shit together.
I don't have any more enemies. That's it.
Get your shit together.
Well, what about a celebrity that you don't like?
Okay. I don't have any celebrities.
Somebody
What
put Tom Hanks.
Tom.
Oh
Hanks.
no! Is this that QAnon shit where they think Tom Hanks is totally up to the boy?
I could do my mother. Just
Meryl
joking.
Streep.
Your mother.
Okay, Meryl Streep pissed me off after her speech, but she's an amazing actress. She's gorgeous. And I love the movie Death Becomes Her.
Meryl Streep's is legit. Who hates Meryl Streep? You BBT?
No.
I don't hate Brian St. John put her in. I don't hate Meryl Streep, but I don't like when I really like, and I don't even care if they're like voting for the person that I'm voting for. I don't like when celebrities get all like angry political. I'm like,
Yeah, that's virtue signaling. Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah.
Hate it. Yeah, for sure.
and she did that like when she won an award a couple years ago. She got up and her whole speech was like completely attacking the president, which I don't care. It was like, I don't even care if she was attacking Hillary Clinton. I'm like, why are you doing this? So
I like Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Oh, you can't say anything bad about Ricky Gervais, right?
No.
I love Ricky Gervais.
who's
Does anybody hate Ricky Gervais?
who is that?
You don't know who Ricky Gervais is?
I don't think so.
He's hosted the Golden Globes for like 4, well, not in a row, but 4 times total, I think. He roasts Hollywood. He's a British guy, a little bit chubby. He was in the British version of The Office. He's extraordinarily famous, Robbie. I can't. This is shocking.
Probably if I saw him.
People are saying Ellen.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. Oh,
that's a hard one because she's funny. She used to be funny, but she's quick-witted. I'll give her that.
She is quick-witted.
She's a good dancer and she's pretty.
Well, pretty's a select, but I'll give you the
Hey, my friend just said do Chris Watts.
Oh shit!
God! Oh, that's
Way to bring up the controversy here.
No,
Wasn't me. It was my
he's
friend.
handsome. He's a handsome guy. That's one.
Yeah,
There's nothing else good. I think that's all.
he's a good liar. He's a really good liar. Or well, he's kind of a bad liar if you think about it. But
he's in jail, so he didn't lie so well.
yeah, he's good at coming up with lies. How about that?
Lies on the fly.
Yes.
Let's see what else.
And he's really energetic.
No,
He's strong enough to kill an entire family.
Yeah. Something
he's,
like that.
I got nothing for that one.
No,
Yeah,
Also,
that's a tough
gonna
one.
hate Alyssa Milano in here too.
I hate Alyssa Milano.
I
too.
hate Alyssa Milano
Oh,
too.
I
Well,
hate
I don't
Alyssa
hate.
Milano.
I don't hate, but I want
No,
to like push her down slippery stairs in the wintertime.
That's
Well,
hate, Robbie. I don't know if you
like,
learned that's
We'll
what hate is
just throw it in slow
exactly.
motion if you do that.
Okay, I love, what was that? Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
Does that
Angela, yeah.
I think she's pretty. She looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
And she has a good career.
Not anymore, but
Well, she did.
yeah. Yeah, okay. I guess she has the hairiest arms of any girl I've ever seen. I don't know if you ever Googled Alyssa Milano arms. But
I'm gonna have to do that right now.
forearms, they look like Sasquatch. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely true. And she leaves them and then makes a comment about it, like, fuck you if you don't like.
You're failing this challenge miserably.
No, I don't care about Alyssa Milano. I thought we were taking turns.
Yeah, you lost. You failed.
No, I did my Kanye West. That was the big, and then MRB.
So you think you can like balance it off? One hate, one nice, one hate, one nice.
I don't know how this works. Robbie invented.
Who would ever think? Hold on, who would ever think?
This was all supposed to be positivity, and then Snow White fucking came in.
Mrs. Magoo wasn't here for that. She was in the shower. And let me recap for her. He started saying the person he hates the most is Snow White. And then he started talking about how she abuses the labor.
No, she's a home invader, first of all.
And a home invader. What was the other one? You had a third thing you didn't like.
Her singing voice.
Oh, there you go. Mrs. Magoo's all about Disney, so she's
Who sings like this? She goes like this when
he's doing this.
Oh, that makes me the most mad. I want to grab her hands and just punch her grab her and make her punch herself in the face.
Hating on cartoons.
No, Snow White really does trigger me, like in real life.
No shit.
That's how I feel about Ariel.
See, Ariel, I like her. I relate more to her because she's more slutty. Snow White is like, I don't know. She's like one of those. Yes, but a slut at the same time.
Yeah, like a secret closet slut, but she only likes it with a strap on.
Yes, I would probably imagine she does.
Snow White dominatrix.
Can you imagine what those men were thinking when they came home?
Oh, they were thinking this bitch. That's all. This bitch.
Okay, who do you think would win in a fight? I want Mrs. Magoo to answer this question.
Okay.
Who would win in a fight? Snow White or Ariel?
Oh, geez.
And this is I want you to answer it with both in the water and on land.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
In the water, Ariel's gonna win because she'll just hold Snow White under, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But they both kind of seem like passive-aggressive bitches who would never get into a fight. So
I think Cinderella would top all those.
Oh yeah, Cinderella's got years of hard labor on her.
Yeah, she's a badass, and she can lift, man. Have you seen her carry the tray on her head and on her hands?
Yeah.
Hey, Laura Beth.
You just turned Mrs. Magoo into a gay man. Congratulations.
Have you seen the live action Cinderella?
I like the Disney version.
Yes.
The one that came out like 10 years ago or so. That pisses me off. She looks nothing like Cinderella. She looks nothing like her. The girl that plays her.
What's a blazer?
No, the girl that plays her.
Oh,
Cinderella.
I was thinking it's a type of blazer you wear. It's a fashion thing.
No, why? Did you like the movie, Mrs. Magoo?
Are you talking about the one with the stepmother is Kate Blanchett?
Yes.
I loved that movie. I actually have Courage and Be Kind tattooed.
She has the
my
tattoo
arm.
on her arm, Have Courage and Be Kind, from that movie.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's one of her 2 tattoos. She only has 2, and that's one of it. And I always give her, I'm like, you need more courage. You got the kindness down.
I like the Drew Barrymore, the Ever After.
I love that one, but this one, like the cinematography was just beautiful. I thought the message was well done. Like I kind of felt like it wasn't doing its typical Disney bullshit.
Maybe that's why because I was like, when they remake a movie, because yeah, you're right, the cinematography was good and the fairy godmother was good too.
Oh
what
yeah,
I didn't like was that, like, I don't like when they change. Like, I want them to look exactly like the cartoon character. In Cinderella, they did her hair different for the ball, and it just made me mad.
I was very skeptical about it, but her hair, that dress, I swear I want that dress in my closet.
Yeah,
They were
the dress
taking
was
the whole
pretty.
thing, but that's okay.
You know what I am excited for is the live action Little Mermaid that they cast an African American girl to play Ariel. And at first everybody was like, no, no, no. But after I heard the girl sing and stuff, I'm like, oh, she's going to play a good Ariel.
I jumped
kinda
off
looks like
the
her in
live
the face.
action train after Beauty and the Beast because I hated it. Like
Yeah,
the
it was-
only redeeming part of that was like the Beast and Gaston. Like that's it. But
Yeah,
Emma
well,
Watson's
exactly
auto
like
tune was awful.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of that. I did like Aladdin. Did you like Aladdin?
I didn't
We
see
didn't
it.
see it.
I jumped off the train.
Oh,
Yeah, she had already
you should
given up.
watch it. It's really good, actually.
It's my fault. All right, so I don't know if you can tell, but I really am as cynical as I sound. I gave her the whole story of like why Disney's a horrible, evil corporation and what they do to their employees, and
I
I
already
kind of
knew though.
I know, but I made it
worse.
worse for you,
Yeah.
and I was like, "We're not watching that." I'm like, Adolf Hitler runs Disney. We're not watching these movies. And then I sometimes have given in for her just to be somewhat of a nice guy, but I personally, I'm not. If somebody's not killing somebody with a hammer, I'm not really into it. My testosterone
Movies
dropped
suck.
2 points listening to this chat.
Hey, Christy. Yeah, movies nowadays, I think actually, I really have to get hyped up to see a movie. It has to be something, just because I feel like there's too much CGI and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, they ruined what was that with the James Franco Wizard of Oz movie?
Oh, that
I
was
like it.
terrible.
Awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
saw that.
bad.
Yeah, I love Mila Kunis. I think she's adorable. She's brilliant as a person. I don't know if you know, but she speaks multiple languages. She's very quick witted. I think she's adorable with her little cartoon big eyes. She seems just like a fun person. And so I was like, I'll watch it for Mila Kunis, you know.
Mhm.
And then I watched it, and I was like, "Oh, this is like it was cringe." I guess that's the only word I can. Yeah, it's cringer.
Yeah, how do you get that mad and turn into a Wicked Witch from Heartbreak? Come on. Like overnight, all of a sudden she bites an apple and all of a sudden she's all evil. No, it's not believable.
No, evil takes a while to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, like they should have just made her like evil from the beginning and shut out at the beginning of her life and then like go crazy on everyone and like take a bazooka and be like in Munchkin Land.
Bazooka.
Like the room turns into a gun.
You just did Arnold Schwarzenegger version of Wizard of Oz. No, you die now.
Oh yeah. So you guys, I know you're probably not morning people, right? You and Mrs.
No,
McCoo.
not really. No.
Well, Carla and she changes her channel name sometimes. Right now, I think it's called Carla and Company or something. But they would love you on her show in the morning. She goes on usually around 5 in the morning, my time.
Oh my god. On occasion, there's a time where I'm like, just to reset my clock, I'll stay up all night, sober, because the night before, I sorry, Robbie, I wasn't. But the night after, I'll be like, I need to reset my clock. I'm going to stay up all night. I'll have some coffee, and then I'll crash out at like 6 a.m. Whatever. Yeah, I could do that. Wait, what's the channel?
I will post it in the or I'll text it to you. She's great, Carla.
Yeah,
She always
actually,
does
text
great.
it to the number that the one that we actually text on.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah. No, I'll check it out. I honestly like one of my things, and you're wonderful about it. Is and we today. I don't know if you watch Twitter, but we all like 5 different channels, 6 different channels, even. All of us got together and did a thing about well, on Robbie's channel, you can say it, sexual abuse survivors and domestic abuse survivors. And we did this really, really, really big kind of corroborative chat. We got a guy who has 102,000 named That Umbrella Guy. He's a friend of ours. And we did, and there was, most of it was fun, but even though the topic's shitty, we tried to have fun with it. But then we did this one thing where I said, all right, press 1 if you've ever been a victim of either of those 2 things. And we had one all the ways up.
Wow.
And everybody who was a creator said, fuck this. We're getting together. We're all going to subscribe to each other's channels. We're all going to do stuff together. And it was amazing. I think collaborative YouTubers, that's the way to go. you know, like it really
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well,
you honestly, after I did my first live stream with you, I got 50 new followers, and I'm like, uh-oh, I hope these guys are cool, man, because I say some fucked up shit. And they have been. They're very cool. They're amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, there was probably those impressions too, because you just called in and started doing it. I was like, holy shit, he's good.
It might have been that. Yeah, that was an accident. We ended up there somehow. We were talking about our mutual troubles. And then somehow I think Mexi and I were, that's how that started. He did one. He did a Donald Duck, and yeah. But no, honestly, YouTubers, if you have one thing in common, that should be enough. You got to support each other. It's exponential the way that you can grow, and there's strength in numbers. So I'll support any YouTuber who has one issue of mine in common, even if I disagree with them on other ones.
Yeah, and then, you know, of course, on here you're going to run into, oh, well, why are you over in this person's chat or liking that person? And I don't play that game. I don't like that.
I don't care. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot on here, and that's what creates, you know, lots of people that have wonderful channels.
Honestly, here's my. I don't talk about politics a lot. When it comes to my beliefs, about what people do privately, I'm as far left as you can go. Your personal choices, as long as you're not hurting anybody. That's a caveat. But other than that, I'm as far left. When it comes to monetary stuff and, you know, fiscal stuff and government programs, I'm fairly center right, I would say. But I'm a libertarian by nature. If they would ever stand a fucking prayer, which they don't. So. I don't know. And my father was I think I've told you, you said that you were talking about Nancy Pelosi earlier, right? I heard you talking about, my dad dated her daughter. I've met Nancy Pelosi 14 times.
Wow.
My dad dated Nancy Pelosi's daughter. My dad was the president of the San Francisco port for years. And Nancy Pelosi is a San Francisco person. So,
what's she like in person?
I don't remember Pelosi Sr. Her daughter, we used to call her Little Nan, was the one my dad dated. Sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. I don't think she ever amounted to anything in politics, but she wasn't very attractive. Like her mom was attractive when she was young, but my dad dated her. Was like one of the few that my dad dated that was like just a nice person. And no, I have nothing but good things to say about Pelosi Jr., Little Nan, we called her. Nancy Sr., I don't remember. I just remember being a kid and just shutting up. I was wearing a suit and told to shut up at fundraisers and stuff. So I don't have an opinion. I have pictures with Bill Clinton, though, and my dad was in Reagan's cabinet. He was in Clinton's cabinet. He was very high up. You could actually Google him. I'll send you, not everyone in here, but you, a link to his obituary, and you'll be like, what the fuck?
Katrina. Oh, okay. Yeah. So how is it? Because I already did you guys get your ballots in the mail already?
Yeah, we did. We're
going to go in person, though, because we don't trust what's happening right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
But, okay, so I have a question about that, because what about if you fill out your ballot and then drop it off at like the early voting box? Yeah. Is that okay, or do you think?
I personally still don't trust it at all. I want that ballot counted immediately.
Yeah.
I don't want the more steps you remove between you and a fuck up is probably a good idea. You know.
I know here in California, there's a website that you can go on to check your ballots that you sent in by mail. I think there's one for every state, but I checked for the past 10 years, and half of them hadn't gone in.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Like half of them were not counted at all in 10 years.
I didn't even know that. That sucks.
Wow. See, I live in a very Democratic state and I'm a Republican. And I mean, I almost feel like my vote doesn't count as far as the president, because, but the other things voting on, like, all the, did you see that new abortion? I know that's really controversial. We won't get into that, but the abortion law with like, I think 22 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
That's on there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's, so this is how, like, but like, imagine that we started picking apart each other's things that we're into or not into. We could find something for sure that I go, oh, he's fucking crazy for believing that. And you could do the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Before you know it, we're divided. This is why on YouTube, I'll talk about the generalities of what I believe in. But when it comes to specific issues and stuff, I really try to avoid it because divisiveness is the last thing we need right now. I mean,
I agree.
I think commonality. Well, that's why I liked your little challenge. Like, for me, it's excruciating to say things I like about Kanye West. It really is. But I like the idea that there's hope in what you're doing. I think it's actually a very good thing to do.
Well, and also it's like a nice excuse because I feel like a lot of people, especially if they come on here on their channels and they'll start going off about another creator, maybe they just need an excuse to say something nice about them because they just feel like if they do it naturally, they're, self-conscious about it. So maybe if people catch on and someone hears them saying something nice about them, they'll be like, oh, and then maybe, God knows, maybe they'll become friends. Who knows? Maybe they'll stop being mean to each other. God only knows.
Strange situations make for strange bedfellows. That's for sure. I didn't make that up. That's an old cliche. Robbie looked like, oh, you made that up? No.
Hey, Will, you want to come up and do the
that's
challenge?
Very old. But yeah, no. To me, divisiveness this year is the last thing we need. I mean, right down the street 2 nights ago where we live, which normally this never happened, there was some lunatic just randomly shooting up cars because they think it's the end of the world. They just think it's Mad Max, and to me, it's like, you got to watch out for this chaotic polarization of people,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask where you live, but that's terrifying.
We don't live in a bad area at all. Yeah. Like, I've watched people turn mad very quickly in the area that we live in. Mrs. Magoo was grabbed by the shoulder 2 weeks ago. She was out buying some at Target.
Yeah, I didn't end up even going into Target. I was walking through the parking lot and I hear a guy go, "Hey, beautiful, beautiful." And then I hear him come up behind me and I have these claws that I carry with me. And I heard him come up behind me and he grabbed my shoulder because I had ignored him. And I spun around and I had those claws out and I was like, "Get the fuck back." And
that's what I would do.
And he started to square up like he was going to take another step towards me. And he's all, "I don't get why you're being so hostile. I'm just trying to compliment you." And thank goodness, there was a security guy that came and got in between us and I didn't even have to do anything. I just ran in the car.
I bought her those claws she mentioned. You can go to, actually, if Wendy is still in here, I got it from the Howard Stern Show. They're called tiger claws, and they basically are like this little squeezy thing in your hand, and claws pop out, and they will kill you. Yeah, I mean, well, they'll scratch the living hell out of you, but if you get someone in the jugular, they'll kill you. But they're a self-defense thing for mainly women. They were invented for women jogging in Central Park because that was a big, big deal. The Central Park attacks,
Yeah.
That, and it was for 10 years. It was just rape all over Central Park. So I bought them because I heard them on Howard Stern and I was like, oh man, what is he selling? And then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, that's legit. Yeah. So I bought Mrs. Magoo a pair of those and I'm hoping that she doesn't have to actually use them. Oh wait, look. TFY.
Yeah.
Mr. Magoo, I heard you mention the closet. Yeah, I did.
I'm about to send the link.
Yeah, Mrs. Magoo will send the link. They're legal in every state, as far as I know. I looked it up the other day, and they're very effective. If someone is grabbing you and trying to maneuver you at all, if you scratch them with these things, they're I think there's a 78% chance they're just going to run away.
I need to get some of those because I'm downtown walking all the time. There you go. She put it in the chat.
There you go. Yeah.
And our downtown Denver has been crazy ever since George Floyd and COVID and all this. Yeah, everything's boarded up down there. A lot of stuff still is. And, looting and all that stuff. So you never know what to expect down there.
That's crazy because I mean it's been a long time since I've been to Denver. I was actually in Aurora for 2 weeks.
Oh, you still live there.
Oh, in Aurora, yeah,
In the nicer part of Aurora.
I know.
It's pretty big.
I don't. Yeah, everything took like 45 minutes to get to from one place to another. It seemed like even the airport. I remember the airport ride that I took a taxi. It's like $150 taxi just to go from the airport to Aurora.
Now we have the airport. I actually used to, because I have a train license as well. I used to drive the airport train going back and forth to downtown Denver. Yeah, it's a lot more convenient now.
Last night when you said I also drove. I drove a 24-foot rig for a while too. I heard you say that last night. I delivered beer.
Okay.
But so I had a CDL. But anyway, I was there in Aurora when there was a tornado that went through it. I would say that because it was the same year that Lehman Brothers crashed, and Lehman Brothers owned Aurora Loan Services, and I worked there when it was a huge financial. The Lehman Brothers collapse is like national history at this point. But
Right.
I was there the day they died, and Aurora Loan Services was based out of Aurora, and I was there. A tornado tore that place up that year. I want to say 2004.
Wow.
You were like, I don't know, 15.
He was 22 because he's 10 years older than me.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a storm chaser because I love tornadoes, but
me
they
too.
are scary.
Yes. When I was a little kid, there was this tiny airport. My dad had 2 planes, and he had a dual engine Cessna and then a 12-seater Lear. And he parked it about half a mile, maybe even a mile down the road. And a tornado came to where we live, which is unbelievably rare. Like, we don't get tornadoes. And I remember looking outside, and I saw that funnel cloud and dust spinning around, and I was just like staring at it. Like, I was scared out of my mind, but I was kind of like turned on.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, the finger of God is swirling.
And they're really pretty, and I like the whole look of it, and I don't know. I guess being stuck in one would be a lot. My parents have a tornado shelter in their house, in their basement, because they live in Kansas. No, they moved to Kansas.
Kansas
ago.
Judy Garland's.
Yeah, a very small town too, and they're one of the only houses that have a tornado shelter.
Oh yeah.
So everyone's going to be running to their house if they have a tornado, which they do have them out there pretty often.
Yeah.
So
well, sure. That's why I mentioned Judy Garland. That was a
yeah.
reference again. But yeah, no, Oklahoma's the worst. But
Tornado
no,
Alley.
I've always had a weird fascination with tornadoes for sure. I saw that movie Twister, and I was like, I got to do it. I want to do it. I want to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when they finally get at the end, when the stuff finally goes up, it's like, yes, that's a great.
And they, you know what they called those little balls that went up in the air? Dorothy. Remember?
Oh yes,
yeah. They did. They're like,
hey, Will. Truth this is Will the Glare.
Is this the one I sound like, supposedly?
No, that's Brian St. John, they said.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Will?
I'm okay. I was just about to crash. You said something about a challenge. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, you can either upload it to your channel, or so it's you just have to pick somebody that maybe you're not so fond of, whether it's a celebrity or a real person, and then say 3 nice things about them.
So, but
and not in a sarcastic way either.
I don't understand. So how do I don't do that here?
Becky,
oh, you can do it here. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because you were sorry. You were like, do you want to come up and do the challenge?
Yeah, you could do it here.
So what? Okay, so what am I doing?
That's what we were doing earlier. So you just pick anybody. It could be a celebrity or a YouTube creator, anybody you want that maybe you're not fond of or have fought with or whatever. And you say 3 nice things, and they can't be sarcastic either.
Oh shit! I'll have to think about that.
See?
I mean, because there's not really anybody that I actually dislike.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've kind of put myself in this weird habit of not spending energy on disliking anyone. and the result of that turns out to be that I just don't think about them. So
That's a good thing, though.
right. It'd be challenging to do that just as much as, I mean, it would be almost as challenging to think of 3 things that I don't like about them, because I don't think about them anymore. But that's just because I'm kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, I'd have to think about that.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that on the spot.
Well, you could always upload a video. I did this last year. It was called the Save Robbie Challenge. Just hashtag Save Robbie Challenge, and you say 3 nice things. You could say as many people as you want to, too. But it doesn't sound like you dislike a lot of people. But that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But
do you see what Shelly's saying to you, Will?
Shelly, what?
She has a beautiful gay. I thought she said beautiful gay. A beautiful guy customer that comes in and he looks like you.
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Thanks, Shelly.
I like his picture quite a bit. It looks like an ice sun, which is a theoretical. I'm really into cosmology, by the way, so I don't know if you have that in common or if you just chose that picture because it's cool.
I don't know what cosmology is.
The study of stars in space.
Okay.
I'm looking at your icon and I'm thinking that looks really cool. It looks like an ice sun.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I just found that on the internet. It belongs to somebody. I stole that shit. And I've been using it since I started this channel. So
yeah, he's had that the whole time.
I mean,
every time I see that
fire.
If somebody comes along and goes, "Hey, man," I'm gonna be like, "Okay, you can have it. I'm sorry." You know,
nah, they don't care. They don't care about still pictures. They care about clipped video. That's right, Robbie.
Oh yeah,
that's what they care about. Clipped video. But
yeah, I picked it because it was some corny depiction of yin and yang, but in a cool looking way, sort of.
Well, it's a song of ice and fire if you're into Game of Thrones, but in a cosmology way, it's actually. I'm gonna get fucking nerdy for about 5 seconds and let you go back. That actually is a theoretical, plausibly, that actually could exist. What they call an ice star, where nitrogen is the primary element as opposed to helium, and that radiates cold as opposed to heat, and it's colliding with heat. So. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very masculine colors too, Will. I will say that. It's like a masculine sunset.
Look how smart I'm not. Thanks. That's awesome. And I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I just realized how that sounded. It's like I'm smart and I didn't know it.
Oh,
how about that?
Accidentally smart.
Jules is saying, speaking of energy, Mercury retrograde just kicked in yesterday, so keep an eye on all electrical equipment.
Yes,
Does that mean like fire hazards, or what does that mean?
Yeah, so basically what she's talking about is an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. When Mercury goes to retrograde, which it can do several times a year, it can produce an electromagnetic pulse, which can shut down electrical equipment.
And which also seems to be the go-to for every movie where they need to kill some sort of giant machine that can't be killed.
EMP. Yep. Matrix.
Every single time.
Matrix. They did the EMP, stopped all the bad guys. Yeah, it's a Deus Ex Machina. Yeah.
And they just did it in some recent movie that I just saw where they said, "Oh, EMP," and I was like, "Really? That again?" Because I'm real critical when it comes to movies. I'm like, "Oh, EMP." Like I'm smart, and I'm like, "Oh, an EMP, really?"
Have you ever gone to a channel called The Critical Drinker?
No.
All right, so he's not a friend of ours. He's tweeted me once, but he's a friend of a friend. Huge channel. I think he's probably got a couple 100,000. He's a Scotsman, and he talks like this, and he drinks fucking Jack Daniels.
Oh, that's great.
And then he criticizes movies for what you just talked about.
Oh, I love that. I gotta look that guy up.
The Critical Drinker. He's fucking amazing. He's friends with.
Hilarious.
He's hilarious. He's witty, smart, and really funny more than anything. He's just funny. But
Yeah, I'm not funny when I criticize me. I'm the guy that everybody hates.
Yes, you are, Will. You make me laugh.
Everybody will start talking and praising some movie, and I'll be like, yeah, but I'm that guy that goes, yeah, but, and then I just ruin the movie for everyone because of some stupid technicality that like is just enough to like ink the water. You
you're
know?
looking for continuity errors.
You ruined
yeah.
it, Will.
I'm terrible with that shit. I do that with movies so often, and people are just like, "Fuck, man."
Well, I would. What about his fucking flight to Scotland then? No, okay. So you're the continuity error guy. You're like, that's not really possible. Cinderella can't have magic.
Absolutely, I am totally that guy. I am totally
Harry
that
Potter
guy.
is bullshit.
Right.
There's no possible way.
Because it ruins the story.
Right.
Like,
I'm the
if
guy
things
that
don't make
will.
sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally the guy that will take a Superman movie and find an imperfection in it and make it like and trash it for not being realistic. And it's like, dude, it's a Superman movie. Like there's there's no way that could exist on Krypton.
Bye, Francesca.
Like Krypton doesn't exist, you jackass. Shut up.
Suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
Yeah. When I watch sci-fi, I mean, it's hard. You're right, because sometimes I look at the physics of things like a photon torpedo. I'm like, that's not how that works. But then I kind of go, fuck it, Star Trek, whatever.
Right. You trash a detail in a time travel movie like time travel's possible.
Yeah.
It's like, stop it, Will. It's just a movie, man.
There's no way Khan could have slept in cryo sleep that long.
Exactly.
Well, I think the same way too. Like, if you're gonna make up a story, at least make it like fictional but believable. Like, make it make sense.
There is one movie. There's one movie that actually passes all of NASA's scientific tests for sci-fi.
Which one?
It's called Interstellar.
Oh, well, that's Christopher Nolan. See, Christopher Nolan is, in my opinion, the closest thing to the perfect filmmaker that exists today.
I will. Hey, high five. Agreed.
High five.
That's pretty big for Will to say that too.
Dude, Christopher Nolan has done nothing but knock him out of the park since he started, except for Memento. Memento, I still don't understand, and I want to.
There's a real easy way to understand Memento. The whole thing's in reverse. Watch the movie in backwards, and it'll make sense.
Really? Even the very end?
Whole movie in reverse. That's all it is.
Okay.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
What's the number one movie that pisses you off? Mine is Lady in the Water.
For what reason?
For continuity?
It pisses you off, period. Like, it doesn't make sense or it just triggers you. Mine is Lady in the Water.
How much
I watched that movie.
A horrible movie.
I wanted to kill. I almost said I wanted to kill everyone in the movie theater, but that's
M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong. No.
Yeah, that movie. I never even finished. I got as far as the guy who had the one muscular arm, and I was like, I don't even want to know. And
no, Robbie. I agree with you solidly on that one. I didn't even think about that because that movie doesn't make me think about it at all.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
I gave up on Shyamalan when I saw The Village in the
theater.
I had it figured out immediately. I had it all figured out immediately. And then by the time I was hoping for a twist that I couldn't figure out. And then I was like, man, that's exactly what.
It's what I thought the whole time.
Yeah.
When I saw the preview, I
felt insulted. Yeah,
I did. It was insulting to my intelligence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. All right, we're on the same page. So now I know your hot buttons. You don't like anything that doesn't make logical, scientific sense.
Right. That's why I love superhero movies, and I can deal with some things that are inconsistent in superhero movies, but I'm a big Batman fan.
Me too.
And I don't mean necessarily movie wise. It's just I feel like it's something that could happen.
It's
never going to, but it could.
It could these days. A rich
Right.
says, "Fuck this! I've had enough. My life is meaningless. I've been a playboy, and now I want to do something that makes sense."
Yeah.
Could
Like,
happen.
okay, let me ask you a question.
Robbie, I saw your face. He goes, "Ooh."
Thanks for that
So-
sticker, by the way, Truthy, and thanks for joining.
Who wins in a fight, Iron Man or Batman?
Batman,
Well,
Why?
because he's fucking Batman. Okay, and
Yeah, that's
I love
too easy
Batman.
of an answer. That's too
Robbie,
easy.
that is come on now.
Yeah.
Honestly, hand to God, I've never watched an Iron Man movie.
What?
I'm a
If
Power
Iron Man,
Rangers guy.
if
And
Iron
Wonder
Man, if Iron Man could use his full-powered arc exploder from his heart, then he could disintegrate Batman. However, that particular universe, Batman would find a way to combat that and beat him in advance. So I would go with Batman.
See, my theory is
That Iron Man is screwed.
see, I think that Batman would just have Alfred hack into Jarvis, and then Batman would have access to Iron Man's armory, and then Iron Man has nothing.
That
And
is highly plausible.
You really
Alfred,
thought that through.
and Batman just simply is Batman. He has all these years of combat experience and training. And
What if it was
Iron Man
naked?
is just
What
a
if they were
smart guy
buck
with an
naked,
iron
like-
suit?
What if they were buck naked like the Greek Olympics, and it's Bruce Wayne versus Tony Stark? Now I'm going
Bruce.
Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne.
that's
Bruce
yeah.
Wayne.
Of course,
Batman.
that's the
Bruce Wayne
point.
all the way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point. Yeah,
All right,
Established
point
that
made.
in any scenario, Batman would probably win.
Batman for the win.
right. We're talking about a guy
Yeah.
who keeps kryptonite in the Batcave just in case Superman goes nuts.
And
Just
he
in
built
case.
armor. He built armor
Yeah.
that could beat Superman.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
Not just the movie. That was done horribly in the movie. in my
Yeah, it was.
Catwoman would not. I think Catwoman would. What about Wonder Woman and Catwoman? I think Wonder Woman
Woman
would whip
kill
that bitch's ass.
Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Wonder Woman and Catwoman. That's no Wonder Woman would destroy Catwoman.
Yeah,
There's no
Catwoman really doesn't have anything cool
She
about
looks
her.
like
she's a
that's
thief.
strong.
She could fight,
Yeah.
and she's a thief. But you know,
That's about
where
it.
Leather fetish came from.
Catwoman should make any hetero man like women in leather. Sure, yeah. But
Yeah.
that doesn't. He's
Yeah.
gonna beat Wonder Woman's ass. Wonder
Yeah,
Woman would just
true.
kill her. That's not even a question.
Who's your favorite actress that plays Catwoman? Mine is Michelle Pfeiffer, obviously.
That's mine too. I loved her in that. But I think that's nostalgia.
I think that she played the best Catwoman, but I think the character that Anne Hathaway played was the best take on her in film yet.
I would agree.
Yeah, I liked Anne Hathaway, but
Yeah.
I liked it dark. Catwoman is better when she's more dark, like
Yeah.
evilish, and psychotic.
She was psychotic in the Michelle Pfeiffer Batman 2 with Michael Keaton.
Mhm.
Remember, she was thrown out of the window by Christopher Walken, and
Yeah, that was cold blooded too, man. I was like, damn,
cold-blooded.
that dude was that was real
Shrek.
violent, man.
Yeah, his name was Max Shrek. As they were called.
What an ass.
You know who sucked is Halle Berry. She completely ruined Catwoman.
I never
It's not even
even
Selena
saw that.
Kyle.
I didn't
Oh.
even bother to see that.
That
Will, I would love your reaction to that movie because you'd probably turn it off within.
was
I
Sharon
wouldn't be
Stone
able to
was
sit
even
through it.
worse than that movie. Sharon Stone is the villain. Oh, that was so bad.
She
Yeah.
is terrible.
Yes, yes.
Like-
Pink Sugar and Sweet Crazy. Thank you. Yeah, Sharon Stone is she looks hot. She looks really good in that movie, but it's so cheesy. And it's not even
Terrible.
like the Selena Kyle version of Catwoman. It's a completely different character.
Oh, he knows his comics.
Me?
Robbie, do you
Yeah.
actually read comic books, or do you just know the movies?
No, I just know that because I've always loved Batman and
You
Catwoman
should,
and stuff.
if you can find it, and I think it was Frank Miller. I know it was based on Frank Miller's Year One from Batman, but there was a Catwoman take, like her perspective, getting started around the time of Frank Miller's Year One for Batman.
Does Robbie know?
That-
I know
That
exactly.
graphic novel is amazing.
Does Robbie know what you're talking about?
I don't.
'Cause
That's what I'm trying to. I'm hoping that Robbie will look for it.
You know who
find
Frank
it.
Miller is, Robbie?
No.
Arguably the greatest comic book writer of all
Sin
time.
City. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Arguably. Easily, in my opinion, the best Batman writer.
I agree. He
Ever.
did the Killing Joke.
Yeah, and he did. I don't think he did the Killing Joke, but he
I
did.
thought he did.
He could have.
Let's
It's
see.
so short though.
I think he did the Killing Joke. Let me see. Hang on.
He did the Dark Knight Returns, which is amazing in year one. And then he did a sequel to The Dark Knight Returns, which wasn't so great. But
Will, why don't
Alan
you?
Moore. Alan Moore did The Killing Joke. You're right.
yeah, which is my favorite Batman comic actually of all time.
The
But
Killing Joke.
but for some reason I didn't know who wrote it.
There's a new animated movie coming out like almost now. The Killing Joke.
No, it's already out. It's been out.
Already out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
Robbie, here's the point. Forget, you don't need to know all this nerd shit. Here's the point, though. All it takes for one good man is one bad day. That's the whole point.
yeah.
You can turn a good man into a lunatic in one bad day. And the star of the comic is Mommy Rambling's blog, but that's not it. You know? And it's about you.
Mr. Magoo,
was
actually, Will, I heard you when you were on her panel, and thank you for being nice, by the way. He was on Mommy Rambling's panel, the Glare was, and she said something about me, and you were just like, nope, I'm not, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
thank
getting
you.
dragged into that shit. But she, like, I mean, here's the thing is I don't have any problem with Carolyn at all. Actually, I like Carolyn. But she said things about Annie that were just plain untrue.
Who's
And
Annie?
Annie is she does 10 to Life.
Oh God,
she's-
yeah, of course. We're a subscriber.
Yeah.
We love her. Yeah.
I'm a mod for her, and
Oh,
I'm her
yeah.
first mod actually. And she is, I like to refer to her, and I use this term endearingly. It's of no disrespect at all, and I'll explain. I like to refer to Annie as the Forrest Gump of YouTube true crime. And I mean that in the most endearing way because because she is killing it. She just got into it and is just doing it all right without having any idea on how to do it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you look at Forrest Gump,
Running on empty. Yeah,
Forrest Gump just killed life. Like,
Yeah.
just mastered it.
But
Had
fumbled
no
their way through.
right, and just did it by being kind and being decent, and that's what Annie is doing. And that's what she's been doing. So, and it fascinated me right off the bat. She didn't even know that she needed moderators. I was the one that was like in her chat, and I was
Hi,
putting
Christy.
those
No, yeah,
emojis. I was
she got
putting
her
those
start on
emojis of
TikTok.
alerts so that she would see my comments, and dropping super chats and going, click on my name and hit add moderator because there's trolls in here and you don't you
I
need
get it.
somebody to get rid of them.
I can sense her naivete.
Absolutely.
I believe she got her start. I went back and I somehow fumbled and I saw a bunch of really old TikToks about her, and she has an Asian husband, and
Mhm.
they were doing some, like, I don't know, talking about kids and going on trips and stuff. And then all of a sudden, boom, true crime stuff happens, and she starts blowing up. I don't judge any when it comes to true crime. Personally, I don't know if anybody in this room is going to agree with me. I think it's fine to speculate and fine to play detective, but when you cross the line and think you are
Exactly.
then you've lost the plot a little and you go too far, and it's
There's too many creators that do that, and I'm really loud about that on my channel actually.
okay. So
I'm really loud about that.
It's
Because
scary.
actually most of my content, when I talk about true crime, most of my content consists of criticizing usually the true crime subscriber more than the true crime creator, because the true crime creator is they're up there trying to do their channel, you know what I mean? Like, but if you're somebody who just jumps on this narrative and starts taking this person seriously like they're an expert, then that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you should know better. You should have more common
I agree.
sense.
You know what's crazy along those lines, and Robbie, and are you, wait, before I go further, the Glarer, are you a creator? I haven't checked your channel.
Yeah, I'll put his
Yeah.
channel in the
Oh, okay.
Chat.
Well, let me check him out. But so this is the weird thing. So I started, 2 months ago. I'm up to whatever 2,600 subscribers. It's so strange that it's almost like being tiny famous. Like there's these people who go like, well, what do I do about this? And you're like, I don't know. I'm just a guy, man. But
Yeah, that little aspect of it gives me the boost of confidence that I need to just speak my mind and do it confidently. But I don't ever get those weird delusions of grandeur that I notice other creators get because they get a small following
Katrina.
or even a large one.
Yeah, me neither. No, yeah. I don't think if I had 1 million followers that I would behave any differently. It would just it'd be harder to get back to the people in the comment section.
Right.
Other than that, it'd be the same.
Yeah. The same for me. I think because I really enjoy having I enjoy having that camaraderie with a small group of people. I have the same set of people in my chat, and pretty much most of the people that are in this chat are the same people that are normally in my chat, which is why I like jumping on Robbie's channel, obviously because of Robbie too. But I love having that with these listeners. And I just have a natural conversation with them.
So I did, by the way, I just subscribed to you.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome. We have the same. We've just been lucky enough. I mean, I guess it's just that I have balls and I don't care who tells me no, but we've made friends with some extraordinarily large channels like that Umbrella Guy and several other ones, the Yellow Flash. And they're in the comic book. Kind of, that's their main thing, or Amber Heard. So we have that one thing in common, Amber Heard, and that keeps us, together in our live streams. But they help you a lot, and you have that one thing that you can always talk about, and there's going to be differences of opinions, but you still fundamentally agree. Well, Amber Heard is a false abuse victim or whatever, but. In our case, anyway. But I find that like the way to go. If you want to grow and if you want to be around people, we have never once, no shit, had one negative comment in any one of our live streams.
Good for you.
That's like Mexi. Nobody gives him thumbs downs. I'm like, somebody give Mexi a damn thumbs down already.
No, man. Mexi's all heart, dude. Like, I love that. Yeah. I love seeing Mexi grow. Like, it's one of my favorite things to see on YouTube is watching Mexi's channel grow the way that it has been.
I liked it too. I was on that one, with you, Robbie, and him. I forgot who hosted. I think you hosted that one. Mm-hmm. But then I joined his second one where we did not do impressions and get stupid. And he was talking about the drone story.
Yeah.
Where he went to, CS13 or whatever the fuck it was. And I watched his face and I was like, oh, this guy's a lady killer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, the women just fell for him right off the bat, man.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great.
He was all heart and he's a handsome guy. If you like that type of guy that like, which I do. I think the world is short on guys who can throw a punch. So I'm like, this guy, and I pulled Mrs. Magoo and I go, hey, that guy's pretty handsome, right? And she goes, yeah, he's not really my type, but I can see what you're saying. And I was
what a wife is supposed to say. That's just the closest thing to an honest, dishonest answer there is.
No,
I love that.
No. She'll tell me.
He's right on.
A bit scrawny for my taste.
He's a little too skinny.
Well, and I always love to like send Mexi's wife a little love, like, because sometimes I feel like maybe she sees some of the comments and I'm like, well, Mexi has a wife, so because I could only imagine being her and reading some of these comments that they say to him. So
I saw like, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on. And I was like, you think this shit's gonna work, you dumbass? Like, whatever. So but funny. No, you can tell that that's his thing. He's the tough guy with a heart.
Right.
Molly Golightly thought he was gay. I'm like, he's not gay.
Not gay. Nope. You come on. Where's your gaydar, Molly?
She goes, well, he's your friend. I said, I don't hang out with barely any gay people.
I like her, man. I don't really care what anybody says, dude. Like, I know that she has like this huge fan base, and I know that there's people that just despise her, but I'm not a fan of her content because it's not for me, and that's literally the only reason. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But she's always very kind. She's been known very, very, very rarely to just drop in my chat and be like, "Hey," and then take off.
Mhm.
But it's always really nice when she does it, because we don't have anything in common. We've had a couple of conversations on other people's panels. I think I've actually been on her panel as well. But back when I kind of experimented a little bit and dabbled, I didn't dabble in the drama myself. I just kind of hung out with the drama people for a minute,
Mhm.
and then realized that it wasn't for me. But she was always really, really kind and really nice in
Who's
that
this now?
community.
Is it another content creator in here?
Molly
Molly,
Golightly
Molly,
is the reason I
Molly
have my
Golightly.
channel. She's
Yeah.
Oh,
she's the only reason, because I had a separate channel for my music, and she was like, "Your music sucks. Start a different channel."
I
And
didn't even know
then-
you made music. I need to fucking check this out right now.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So she basically started my channel, like just promoting, stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a lot of help from. I actually get a lot of shit for that too, but I got a lot of help from other creators, and I got my start from creators that I don't even get along with now.
But that's how it works, Will. Like, everybody helps
Yeah.
each other. It's a community of people. And there's people that don't post on channels. They're just in the chat, and they're very popular in the community. Like, they basically should technically have a channel, and they don't.
Right. Well, and the way that I see that is
We call them super fans.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll say, or their listeners will be like, "Well, you're only where you are because of this person." It's like, motherfucker, if I was only where I'm at because of this person, then those people would have all unsubscribed from me.
Mhm.
And they subscribed to me in the first place because they heard me speak on something and they liked my perspective on it, and that's why they clicked the subscribe button, not because somebody was like, "Hey,
Pimping you out.
right." Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well, no. But okay, so wait. But I'll go back to what I was saying though, and maybe I'm because I'm new here. Doesn't mean I'm new to life. I
Right.
think philosophies apply to human life and YouTube life. Like I said, I'll find one thing that I can identify with, as long as the rest of that person doesn't make me want to crush their skull with my bare hands,
Right.
and I can make a compromise. And I can go,
Yeah.
I like this one topic. You and I will collaborate on this one topic. And like Robbie, let's say that I was interested in Chris Watts, which I'm not. I'll go like,
You and me both, dude.
Let's
So
Chris
over that
Watts
shit.
up all day, and then we could do
Yeah.
that. And then I'll find another collaborator who's into Star Trek or who's into something else. And then I find, and as long as you don't do something that I find completely disdainably bad, we'll be fine. Everything will be cool,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what happens to me is like a YouTube creator that I was like buddies with will do something that I find disdainably bad, and I'll be like, I can't even
that'll do
know,
it.
dude. That
Yeah.
this is not, you are not the person that I thought you were. You were not the creator I thought you were, and I can't. Yeah, I can't go on with this charade any longer.
Well, okay, so I would agree with you on that. Like, if I saw one of my favorite channels do some like fucked up shit, I'd be like, "Oh, I gotta go, man. I'm sorry."
I recently had a falling out with a creator that I was very, very close to, and I remember texting her when it happened. And my words to her, the way I described it, was like, I feel like I just caught my favorite singer lip syncing. That's how I took what just happened here.
Oh no!
Without naming that person, can you do the challenge with her without naming her?
Ooh.
And say really nice things. I feel like if I did that, it would call her out because I don't want to say that because that'll even be mean.
Yeah, they have to be nice, Will.
And I've said, man, I've been very vocal about this person on my channel, and I'm done with it. I've already spent as much energy on that as I plan to. But and saying nice things, even like even that is kind of a hidden insult because I'm forcing myself. It's known that I'm forcing myself to think of 3 nice things about them, and just creates an elephant in the room of all the rest of these things I just dislike about them. So I don't want to even do that.
You should
Not to
see me
them
try and come
anyway.
up with nice stuff about Snow White. It was hard, but I did it.
Oh, the cartoon Snow White or the character?
Yeah, she's a whore. I don't like her, but I had to say
Oh.
3 things that were nice about her.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and keep talking, and then I'll interrupt you rudely once I think.
So wait, Mrs. Magoo just whispered something to me. I don't know if this is newsworthy. So a couple days ago, we had somebody named Lynn Stevenson in the chat, and her first question was, "What's Mrs. Magoo's channel?" Well, that already red flagged me. I'm like, "Oh, I know where you're coming from." And then I guess while we've been talking and interested in what we're all saying, there's been a little bit of a comment war with this Lynn Stevenson, and she or whatever, you know, she said some things. Well, Mr. Magoo, don't trust him. He deletes videos.
Oh Lord!
Did you call that, Robbie? When you people who delete?
They call it dirty deleting.
I delete videos.
Let me tell you right now, I don't give 2 shit.
Me either, dude. It's my channel.
Listen, if you have the option to delete it, the little button that says delete on your channel, on your account, then you can use that.
I'll delete, but I haven't.
Robbie, what do I say about people, about what people think about me?
You don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either.
There's something that I always say, which is what other people think about me is none of my business.
Nice way to put what I say.
It's really nice. So I mean, you know, if I've put myself in a position where I don't want to associate with you anymore, chances are I've blocked you. And that's simply because I literally have no interest in knowing what you're thinking of me or what you're feeling about me or what you're saying about me. I don't care. I no longer carry the burden of having to deal with anything you anymore.
So you're a really chill guy. I am not super chill.
Not by nature. I make a conscious, so that's what the glare is, man. Like I make a conscious, I have a system to be a chill guy. Well, no, the glare stands for gratitude, logic, awareness, acceptance, accountability, rationality, empathy, and resilience. So
I totally should have known that. Wow.
I didn't. I try to apply these things to my everyday decision making, and it helps me be a chill guy. And I still fail. Still fail.
I don't know if Vicky was asking where you and Mrs. Magoo met, or I don't know who she was talking about, but
I didn't know what she meant. Yeah.
Katrina's saying, say 3 things about somebody you like. Well, that's easy, Katrina. You're really pretty. You're very likable, and you're fun to watch.
I agree, Katrina. Mrs. Magoo, Katrina, pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yeah, great lips.
She is, and she has a great channel too.
You have a channel too? Oh man, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pin
right.
her channel.
All right, we're gonna.
That she was asking about you and I.
Okay, Vicky was.
Yeah.
Where did you two meet?
I have to subscribe to you guys too.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Wait, Katrina Catris. Hang on. K-A-T.
I'm gonna put her channel in the chat.
Yeah, that'll make it easy.
Hi, Katrina Catris. I didn't say hi to her.
What kind of content does she make? Do you know?
She does. She is a psychic medium, and she also does card readings as well, and readings.
Mrs. Magoo has been lately enthralled in those things, so I think that's right up her alley. All right.
Yeah, and she has like chat, kind of like what we're doing too.
Live
it just
chat?
depends on the night.
But
yeah,
she does it at like this time of night, which it's a miracle that I'm awake right now. But she usually does it at this time of night, so I normally miss it. But she has given me a reading once or twice before, and even though I'm a skeptic,
there we go. I got it.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
no, I'm a skeptic. But you know what though? Everything is interesting and everything is plausible.
Exactly. Right.
So I'm like, yeah, let's try it. Let's do it. Always.
Right.
Yeah,
man. I
am
too fucking
James
tight.
Randi is my favorite. Like I don't know if you know who James Randi is. He debunked psychics and all that stuff. But once I did, I would never say this on my own live stream, by the way, because I'd be worried that somebody would fucking kick me off. Once Mrs. Magoo and I did DMT.
Okay.
My entire belief system went, oh, we don't know shit.
That's what everyone says when they do it. That's the
Yeah,
that's the general consensus with that stuff.
It is.
I'm scared to do it. That's
okay, so ayahuasca, the ingredient in ayahuasca, which everybody kind of likes because it has that shamanic thing. Let's do it in Peru. We'll do it in the forest. It is DMT. It's liquid DMT mixed with a thing called harmala, whatever. But if you want to get ready to do something that can change your life forever positively, if you're ready, because it's a ride. I highly recommend it for anybody who is willing to explore or is like a student of life. And oh wait, you can't do it if you have any antidepressant meds. That'll kill you. So
no, yeah, I don't.
Jeez.
That's a big disclaimer. SSRI inhibitors, no go. But yeah, I'm a big proponent of medically supervised DMT, or which they do now. Yeah, they do it in Colorado, actually, in a few parts. They do it in Arizona. They do it in Oakland.
Oh, okay.
Great for PTSD. Great for it's honestly that, or microdosing small amounts of mushrooms, or that they grow neurons, and there's all kinds of things. And it's not pseudoscience. I don't talk about pseudoscience. I hate that shit.
Have you ever watched a documentary called "What the Bleep Do We Know"?
Of course, that's why I saw that years ago, and then I saw
great
the
one.
molecule after that. Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. By the way, enjoy that hit.
I am. Thank you.
The Glare, did you see Katrina's question? She wanted to know if the readings you gave her were or that she gave you were accurate.
I mean, the thing is, my experience in like horoscope readings and things of that nature, like it's almost like they point out things that no matter what, somebody's going to go through at some point. So is it really premonition?
Well, okay.
Is it really,
let me be a devil's advocate. Again, I'm a skeptic too, but my horoscope as a Leo, if you read vanity, loyalty, loves to hear himself talk.
Yeah, that all fits me too. Yeah, I'm a Leo as well.
Are you? Oh, I always
do Leos.
So if we ever do a live stream together, we're gonna be like having a pissing contest the whole time.
No, I never fight with Leos. It's always I love her.
Well, according to the typical Leo thing, that's what they say is bound to happen.
Every time I meet a Leo, I usually get along with them.
But I'm already naysaying you. You see?
There's BBT. She just dropped off.
I'm just being a dipshit.
Oh,
Patty, I'm just getting to know you, but I love that you're always so sweet to me in chats, and I love your profile picture as well. And you're very kind. Did you notice that, Mr. Pagoo? BBT just dropped off without saying goodbye.
Katrina, I missed that. It said that, why don't you ask if my shit's on point? Like, she's like, my shit is on point.
She is totally, she was, I don't know why she knows I'm a skeptic. She's like, did she think I was going to hype her up like Flavor Flav? I don't, she knows that that's how I am about this stuff. But I will say that she really puts her heart into that stuff, and she really believes it.
I'd give it a shot.
And I've listened to it genuinely help people that are on there. So and she's always really positive. Like right now, like even though that I'm being like this kind of negative Nelly about the stuff that she's totally into, she's just gonna say the sweetest things in return. That's what she always does. She's super nice.
She's saying to let you know that, can you let Will know that she didn't even know your sign at the time of the reading?
She did too.
Oh.
What do you mean? She asked, it's the first question that they ask, dude, when they do a reading. They go, what's your sign? That's every time.
So she's already got a new subscriber.
I want her to come on for Halloween. I asked her to come on because we're going to be
That's
doing
perfect for
trivia and
tarot reader for Halloween. Duh.
I always
I
think
had
it's
one
a
last year.
crime that
For Halloween. My friend Sandra was doing psychic readings for people, and it was live. It was pretty interesting. But Will, if he would have come on, he would have that would have been interesting.
I would have taken it, like I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say that I'm a skeptic, because I think that there's truth to everything. I just don't like to just put all my eggs in a basket and be like, oh my God, this is so what it is.
I'm with you. I'm with you
I
100%.
question everything. That's just
I do
how I
too.
am.
But I think that's the way that, if not, you're living in an echo chamber, and you just
And I'm
love
so scared of that.
Oh, no.
Just the thought of of going down a path because everyone else, it's comfortable because everyone else is going down that path. I just get scared of what's at the end of that path.
For sure.
I just don't find that to be a good enough reason to do that.
You know what this guy is, Mrs. Magoo? He's a sweet Leo. He's a
That
Leo.
exists.
Yeah. Good luck. Get to know me more. It's a nice impression, but
you're a Leo. I like that anyway. But no, I can tell. Like skeptical thinking is always a good way to be. Always, because then you don't get suckered. You don't get taken in for.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
Well, who is?
No, I'm not.
Leos are a bit bipolar.
I'm a Gemini. I'm naturally bipolar.
I'm not bipolar. I'm just polar.
You're just extreme.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd say that that's about right for me. Like once I'm on, I'm on. It's that's but I'm not on and off and on and off and on and off.
No, I'm either dead
Once you
tired.
light my spark, my wheels are turning.
Same. I'm either dead tired or miserable, or I've got the fire.
Right. But I'm not about to get fired up from being dead tired and miserable.
No. That's what either or.
Yeah. But
you know what another thing about Leos is that, Robbie, I heard your assessment last night and I was like, I wanted to chime in, but you didn't. I don't know, we didn't get your ear. Leos are vain. That is true for the most part. However, our loyalty and our ferocity to defend the people that we think need defense will die for those people.
Yeah, totally. That's
why
that is true.
I'm loyal to the bone, man.
Yep.
Like
my mom,
but I'm loyal. But I'm
Leos.
loyal to myself. It's like, and I have to make a conscious effort to be self-respecting to the point to where I am not loyal to someone else to a fault to myself.
You have to be loyal to your character first,
right?
And then once it passes that test,
means dick. If there's no substance, if there's no character from yourself as a base or a platform to build off of, to build that loyalty off of, then you have nothing. It's substance.
You're my new best friend. I'm sorry, Robbie. This guy's my new best friend.
No, I
fucking agree with.
I like you too, man.
He's like a way more peaceful version of me.
No, man, it's 5 a.m. I just smoked a joint. I'm on Robbie's channel, which I'm always chill on Robbie's channel. And I already went off, like my live stream tonight. Like I just went off on some guy that I may catch a lot of flack going off on this guy.
Delete it.
I mean, I know.
Oh no!
And I was going to for another reason. I was going to delete
Katrina,
it for
I already
another
sent
reason.
Sorry.
But the reason why I didn't was because this is what happened. I was actually going to delete it because I was going off on one guy. There's this case that I'm covering that I'm talking about, a missing persons case. And I was talking about this one person a lot. And then one of my mods messaged me privately through Facebook, but it wasn't so private because I was playing a video off of my Facebook window, right? And so the message came up, but when I was on StreamYard, I couldn't see that window. And I looked at my phone when the message came up because it came up through Messenger, and I looked at it, and it had suggested for me to do something, and it's something that I will not do as a creator. And I condemn other creators for doing it.
Specific about, like, at least, you know, short specific. What did they ask you to do that compromised you?
They asked me. They said that they found someone's phone information, and they could give it to me if I wanted to get in touch with them, and it's somebody involving the case.
No, kind of okay. That's not good.
Well, see, the thing is there's other creators that do that, and you know, if you are a professional creator and you are going to respect and you actually know what you're doing, I think it's okay to reach out if your intention is to bring proper attention to the case, you know. But if you're going to attack them or ask them personal shit or blah blah blah,
yeah.
But the thing was, in the context of what I was doing, I wasn't attacking someone, but I was calling out someone that they respected a lot. And I wasn't about to call them and, you know, reach out to them because I felt it would be disruptive to them. You know, there's a missing person in their family. So I called them out, and I didn't realize the window was open and you could see the name. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm not even going to say what it is that you're asking me to do, but you could see the message and you could see the person who sent it. And I didn't realize that because I had StreamYard over it, right? I had the StreamYard window over it, and I was like, nah, I'm not even going to do that. I'm like, somebody sent me a private message, and you know, it's just something that I just won't do.
A moral compromise.
And then everybody in the chat is like, dude, your window's open, and they're like, you know, laughing my butt off, blah blah blah, because it is funny. But what was amazing about that was, like, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to take this live down because I don't want this person to get any flack for suggesting to do something like that, you know. And I was like, I'm gonna have to take this live down because I don't want her name public like that. And she was like, no, leave it up, because what you're saying about this guy is important and he needs to hear it, because I was speaking directly to him in my camera. And she was like, no, this live is too important. You need to keep it up. And she's like, I don't care. Don't worry about me. I'm okay with it. It's not a big deal. And I just thought that was just the gutsiest thing, you know.
Robbie, look at Robbie.
It was so fucking cool of her to be like.
I know. I've seen Will when he does, and it's fascinating to watch because he gets very passionate about what he's talking about.
Well, when your listeners are that loyal to you and believe in what you do that much, you know, I don't look at it like, okay, I've only got 3,000 subscribers. I look at it like, holy shit, I've got 3,000 subscribers.
Same.
You know? And
same. Oh, wait. Can I pause you? I mean, remember,
sure.
Please, what you were saying, but I want to address, I think I have a more poignant philosophical way of putting that. So Mrs. Magoo and I reached our first 1,000 very quickly. It was like less than a month, and then I was monetized. And I was like, well, no, fuck that. That's not the point. So I looked and I was like down. I had a down moment where I went, oh shit. And she's like, what, baby? You've done a great job. And I said, no, look at this backyard. And I pointed and I said, imagine it's filled with 1,000 people. Now my opinion has to have weight because there's 1,000 people listening to you.
Yeah.
If you physically imagine the amount of people who are your
about that shit,
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, and 40% of people
if you just think about the amount of people in your chat, like when you have 80 people in your chat, if you have 50 people in your chat, you're like, holy shit, there's 50 fucking people that are listening to what my dumb ass has to say.
A lot of people.
For some reason, they're interested in what the fuck I'm saying.
Right.
But, okay, cool. It's
Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man quote time. It's with some degree of small, tiny power comes responsibility, but it's not even power. It's more that you're the one talking and they're not. And so you have to treat it as if they're real people. Like, I view it like a classroom almost, but I don't view myself as a teacher. I view myself as the loudest student in the classroom.
That's a great way to put it. That's exactly, I'm just the class clown. I'm the guy at the party with the loud mouth. That's all I am. I'm just the guy at the party with the loudest mouth, and I am familiar with being that guy quite a bit. You know, so
I was voted class clown in the newspaper of our high school. So, yeah.
I was voted most likely to be on Broadway.
Oh no, I could never see that.
Well, I was a theater kid. I'm a thespian, so I was in shows all the time when I was younger.
I could, yes, that's very,
yeah. Thespian is
so gay of me, isn't it?
Yeah, gay guy in high school.
I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And somebody goes, it's you. I'm just me, bro.
But I don't really get into Broadway shows. I love acting, and like I would love to act in them, but I don't like watching them really. I'm not a big fan.
I can't stand them, dude. Like
I hate them so much.
I tried to watch West Side Story so many times because everybody's like West Side Story, and I'm just like,
fuck
dude,
that.
Why are they?
We tried to watch the Elton John movie last night.
Movie's awful.
Oh, okay. So I fucking love old Elton John. I play piano. I play guitar. The first stuff I ever learned to play was Elton John and Billy Joel, Beatles on the piano. Like I'm a big fan of old Elton John.
I'll never get sick of Elton John and Billy Joel.
Absolutely.
Beatles I get sick of, and then they find their way back to me. But
okay, but
Elton John kind of pisses me off, to be honest.
Who pisses you off?
Elton John. I like his music, some of it, but he just thinks just because he's gay, he owns all of us gays. That is not true.
He tries to play head queen.
But he does, Robbie. Know your place.
Lady Gaga thinks she owns us too. All these bitches are wrong. It's Judy Garland. That bitch owns us.
That is true. Rufus Wainwright.
Fair enough.
Robbie. You didn't know. When I mentioned Rufus Wainwright, you didn't know. But Rufus Wainwright is the Judy Garland King of Queens. And he's the most talented musician, bar none, as far as musical talent that is out there. And Judy Garland is his idol. The most moving thing I went to a Rufus Wainwright concert because my gay roommate was like drug me to this guy, and I was like, oh man, we're gonna fag out tonight, I guess. Okay. And I'm sorry you talk like that.
No, I mean it's funny.
I talk like that too. It's fine.
And he's like, just shut up and do it. I was like, okay. And then I went, and Rufus Wainwright plays a concert piano and sings the song in French. I have no idea what he's saying except for like one word here and there. And I'm just like, I'm like, I think I might be gay. I might be gay for Rufus Wainwright. Like he was extraordinary. He's Eddie Van Halen R.I.P. I saw that. Eddie Van Halen R.I.P.
Yeah.
But
that one stung a lot.
That did. Nobody could play guitar like that guy. He's unique. Also, going back to Twister, that movie Twister, Robbie, when you're talking about tornadoes, Eddie Van Halen and his brother have a solo with, well, not really a solo, but Eddie Van Halen with Alex, his brother, doing a song called Respect the Wind, and it narrates a tornado.
Oh, nice.
It's very powerful. Like it makes a tornado, a guitar sound like a tornado. It's really good.
What's that song that you're supposed to play with the movie The Wizard of Oz on mute, and it goes perfect?
Not a song; it's an album.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon, exactly right. Yep.
I think I watched a YouTube video on that one time.
No, I tried it. It just doesn't work. The continuity doesn't work. Like you know, the album ends like before the movie even goes in color.
No, you have to start at 3:03, as I recall. We did it the first time I ever dropped acid in 1996. You have to time it at the right time. And then it's almost like there's a song about
I feel like if you put anything to any, see what I mean? I'm that guy. When you put anything to anything, it's going to go with it at some point. You know what I mean? That's what kept happening when we did it. Like at some points it was like going along with it, and then other points it really wasn't. And then it was like,
well, with the psychedelic drug, you can ascribe meaning where it doesn't belong.
I did mushrooms. I did mushrooms Saturday night.
You bitch.
I was, yeah.
You bitch.
I was in Atlanta and I did mushrooms with a friend of mine on Saturday night. Yeah.
What'd you
it
do
was-
on mushrooms?
I
huh?
did mushroom. I did 7 grams last week once.
Yeah,
They're
that
legal
was
here in Colorado
fun.
now. Right.
They're legal there where you're at. Yeah, totally. And in Oakland, in California, they're very legal also. So
Is
well,
it a sex drug or what's the point? Of it?
no,
I mean, I've tried it before, but
it is not a sex.
what's the point of doing it? Like, is it-
to explore yourself in the universe, I would say would be the point of mushrooms.
I mean, or just to fucking laugh and just see things from a different perspective.
Yeah,
I mean, once you've done it a few times, like for me, it was just like, oh, this is gonna be fun, okay. And she was watching what the fuck was the show?
I hate shrooms. Never.
It was some weird show, and it had this Asian chick on it, and she was like, I don't know, an FBI or something. It's on Hulu, and I don't know what it is. And I was watching it, and I was just cracking up because my visuals were just going off.
I never had once. So the first time I ever did mushrooms, I did what's called a heroic dose, and it was 7 grams. That'll put you in the dirt. I did it, and I wrote this song for Mrs. Magoo. I pulled out the keyboard, and it was Christmas of last year, and we had I was tripping on the Christmas tree, and I envisioned that we lived in like an elf village, and I pulled out the keyboard, and I wrote a song called Christmas Bitch.
Nice.
You're my Christmas bitch. Whatever.
All right, I have a question for you. Are you a Ween fan?
What?
Oh, they had a song in the late 90s about like
okay, so no, you're not. All right.
No.
Okay. All right.
But I remember them.
You strike me as somebody who would like Ween a lot.
No. I like
what is Ween?
Ween is arguably the greatest band right now ever.
Really?
I like AJR. There.
Well, if you ask a Ween fan, they'll say yeah. But me, I don't think that. I don't. I think that Ween is the greatest Ween ever. There could never be another
what was
Ween.
the big song? I like Toast and Jelly. I like something Jam.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's not that.
There used to be a theme song to a TV show.
No, it's not. I like something. It's not that. It's another.
Ween did the song you're thinking of is "Push the Little Daisies." That's
yes,
the song
that's
you're thinking of. Yeah,
that is it. No, so I'm not a fan, but maybe I should give him a second shot.
Listen to him next time you eat some psilocybin. Yeah. It's definitely fun, and I think you'll be a fan. I really do. You being a musician and everything, and you saying that Elton John and Billy Joel are influences.
Yeah,
I really think that you will truly appreciate Ween. Now that I think about it,
I'm always down to give it a second shot.
Check out Chocolate and Cheese. Listen to that album.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
Chocolate and Cheese is the album. That's the album that got me hooked on them, and then
hang on, I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried actual chocolate with cheese before?
No.
That's 1994.
Yeah.
Oh, way back. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still out there, man. They do it. Like once you get into them, check out their live stuff. It's it's fun. Yeah, they're a fun band.
I love
extremely talented.
I love everything that makes you kind of think about other things. And I was never a Fish fan or a Grateful Dead fan.
Yeah, me either. I can't stand jam bands. That gets on my nerves.
There's a Dave Matthews channel on Sirius, and when it comes on, what do we always make the joke about Dave Matthews? Like he's a chicken.
Sing like
Dave Matthews sucks. Like what a waste. What a waste. It's just like a shit ton of like the greatest, most talented musicians making the most awful music.
Yeah.
Like
wait,
Carter Buford
Dave Matthews Band has some good songs.
They do.
Like in the movie Express Baggage, they have a couple good songs. Crash Into You or whatever.
Crash Into Me. Yeah.
Burr, burr.
Dave you remember that Family Guy? Do you remember that Family Guy where they're in the panic room? They're in the panic room, and then they're having the conversation about The Godfather, and Peter's like, "I didn't care for The Godfather," and it's like, and
Godfather.
And they're like, "It's like the perfect movie. What do you mean you didn't like The Godfather?" Like that's kind of how right. That's kind of how I see that band. No, who are we just talking about?
Dave Matthews band.
Dave Matthews band.
Oh.
The way Peter says it, he says it insists upon itself. About Godfather, he goes, it insists upon itself. And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? But I know exactly what he means, because I feel like Dave Matthews band music insists upon itself, and it's pushing itself on me, and I don't like it. Like you hear them live, and they're just like, it's so overbearing, and it goes on forever and ever and ever. And you're
so I'll let me delve down. I'll agree with you. I'm gonna delve down a little bit more. Sorry,
what the fuck does that mean? But I know exactly what he means, because I feel like Dave Matthews band music insists upon itself, and it's pushing itself on me, and I don't like it. Like you hear them live, and they're just like, it's so overbearing, and it goes on forever and ever and ever.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there was an echo there, and I didn't know what happened.
Katrina popped in. There was an echo, and he...
God damn it, Katrina.
He's back. He's back.
Now I'm back. When Katrina came, I got kicked out. But I want to say one thing before we let Katrina speak. I saw Dave Matthews at the Shoreline Amphitheater in Palo Alto, California, and it was really awesome. It was outdoors, and yeah, they did that jam band stuff with the Chicken Book Bach, but the songs were legit, and you got to watch them high. And we had a great time.
I'm telling you, they're incredible musicians.
They are,
and I went through a phase. I did, like when he did that just solo thing. It was just him and Tim Reynolds.
Tim Reynolds, he did it a lot. He's done it a lot,
right? Like, and they did the MTV or the VH1 Storytellers like that. I was a big fan of that. I thought that was an incredible performance. But it was a lot more simple. It was just those two guys, and they were jamming out, and the song was over. It wasn't going on for 20 minutes.
It wasn't 20 minutes of Bacall.
Right.
We're on the same page. All right, let's let the beautiful lady speak. Hello, Katrina.
Oh, I was like,
hello. I'm here.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm fabulous as usual. How are y'all doing?
Good.
What's going on? What am I missing?
I don't know what's going on over there. I think Katrina's got her Sprite and I've got my tea.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all up to?
Right.
Well, talking about Dave Matthews is a chicken and Ween's a great band.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But you were going to come up and tell them about Leos, right?
Oh, yes. That was the main purpose. Yeah, about Leos. Like, so the astrology, even though they're separate from the tarot and all that other stuff, has a little section. So just in general, Leos, they're a powerhouse. I'm gonna tell it how it is. I'm gonna bring out the positives, because that's how I do things. That's how I roll. So it does not mean there's no flaws, but I want to cover like the highlights, the positive areas. So
you can cover the bad shit. My girlfriend's right here. She knows the bad
we want bad shit.
I can take bad shit, Robbie.
Well, there ain't too much bad stuff, because I still operate in light, but overall, like, Leos are pretty badass. I gotta give it credit to them, because out of all the zodiacs, they're gonna fucking shine. They don't give a fuck what's going down. They don't care how fucked up things are happening for them. They're gonna always put on that show, and they're gonna fucking perform. They're gonna be that powerhouse, right? That's how. So
are you saying that me being a badass is a show?
No, it's who you are. It's how that's your natural, you embody that, because that's your DNA. So there's no fucking
that's
show.
More like it. Okay, that shit's in
it's the you show.
All right.
All right,
go ahead.
No.
The you show.
No. Oh yeah. It's not a show. I'm just saying, like, you embody that. That's just how it is. That's how it is. Oh yeah.
That fits me. I'll take that. Mrs. Magoo, what's your
I'm
opinion?
just giving you a hard time.
I definitely think it is always your show.
I don't like that, but all
I'm
right.
joking.
Where is
In a good
everybody?
way. You're always entertaining.
I try to be.
Except
That's
when
true.
it's time for it to be somebody else's show.
I like it when
Okay.
somebody else
Robbie.
show. Yeah. If somebody wants to take over the show, I'll shut the
Look
fuck
at-
up.
Look at this is my point right here. I know she's not a blonde. Remember how I said every Sagittarius female I know is beautiful. German lady is another example.
How about
Every
Scorpio?
yeah, every
Wait, she's a Sagittarius?
German
Well,
lady's
I'm
hot,
not.
man.
I'm
There's-
fucking
she is
Who the hell's
You know,
German?
you're hot
Oh
too,
wait.
Katrina.
Oh,
German
German
ladies
ladies
on
on
the
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a pretty
And
hot
Lufa's
lady.
hot.
Yeah.
Ocean
Okay.
wave.
I'll go with you. I didn't even
Every-
see that. I was
All
busy.
these listeners
Hey,
are
Rev.
hot, really.
Okay. Except for Rev.
The ones
Dude,
whose
a
pictures we
monster.
can see. We have a pretty good looking audience there,
Rev has a
Robbie.
nice voice. Yeah, we
That's-
do. Shelly's gorgeous.
that's
Sweet
some-
Crazy's gorgeous. Lufa's gorgeous.
For sure. For
So,
sure.
what
Yeah.
about
Lufa doesn't have a picture.
well, Lufa has a channel. She's been
What
on a
ab-
couple times. There's her picture.
Hey, you know what? If you fuck with Lufa, she scrubs your channel.
Oh my god, that was so
Corny
tough.
as shit. I know.
Oh my
Had to be done.
Sagittarius.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Katrina.
Yes. Let's get back. Yes,
What
Rob.
about Geminis? What about my
Ooh.
craziness?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Gemini, but I still want to cover Leo. But I'm gonna go on Gemini.
yeah,
Yes.
going.
No. I will cover the Gemini. So Gemini are very, very social. They're the most social out of all the zodiac. Okay, Geminis, they're gonna be able to adapt with any crowd, any situation, anything that's going down. They will know how to fit and adapt, which is a very important feature because think about it. In life, we'll be placed into the most unusual of situations and encounters, right? And so the Gemini has that ability to immediately, read the room and adapt on the spot. And no, not just adapt though. So one thing is adapting, but the second thing is like integrating, right? That's an important like element and trait. And I admire that about, the Gemini for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have excellent, communication skills. Well, they're going to at least attempt to, right? To the best of their ability. And
Why
they're going to
can't
be
I
very
hear anything?
social.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
Will, what do you mean you can't hear?
Hold on a minute.
I hear her.
Oh, can
Will?
you hear her, Will?
I totally hear her.
Oh.
Will?
Oh, Will.
I heard Will say I can't hear anything. But I saw him for a minute. He was shirtless. Will,
I
can you-
saw that. I saw that
shirtless.
too. Will's naked.
Okay, now you can get back. Now you can get back to Leo. I mean, I already know I'm fabulous because I'm a Gemini. So
Yes.
I'd like to know about Sagittarius.
I will cover it too. I will. Yeah. So, I would just say because we had the two Leos there who I don't know, like I know a little bit about them. I know, Will a little bit, but what's your name, Magoo? What's your name?
No,
Sorry.
no. My name's Michael.
Oh, Michael. Okay, we'll see.
there you go.
Oh, Michael, I don't know you, and so it's interesting when I talk to someone who I don't know, right? But so yeah,
And
the
his-
Leos. Yeah. Wait, can
And his
Will-
girlfriend is there with him, Mrs.
Oh,
Magoo.
okay.
Girlfriend is Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hello.
Well, Will made an appearance back. Can he hear us again or no?
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I can hear you now.
What
Will,
happened?
you were shirtless.
I
We
have
saw
no idea.
There he is.
All
you.
right.
Denmark. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Yes. No. So, like, just in general, the main things that I think about that are important about Leos is they're gonna make sure when they come into a room or whatever's going down, like a physical room or an experience or a situation, they will either make themselves known or they will already be in a situation where their presence is known. Does that make sense or not?
Yep, 100%.
Yes.
Okay. And they better have the people flock to them and say, hi, hello, how are you? All right. Okay. Let's just, I told you I'm going to call it out. Don't hate on me. I'm going to call it out. It's
I'm
a
not
nice,
hating on you at all. I love it.
Flattery.
yeah, absolutely. Yes, good so
Thank
far.
you.
Totally.
All right.
Yes.
They want to leave their legacy on this world, and they want to leave their mark with their words, and they want to be known beyond, they want to be heard, respected, and admired. Now, who wouldn't want that? I think all signs want that. There's a handful of signs, zodiac signs, that's part of their mission, is to make sure that is completed. That makes sense or not? So all signs want that, but there's a handful of signs that will do whatever it takes.
Oh no. Okay, wait. Can I pause? You're nailing it. But I will put a pause on this. What matters to me is not legacy or fame. It's I want to leave the world a better place than when I came into it.
And
Right.
I hear you out.
Yeah.
I hear you out.
Yeah, she's making us sound like a bunch of arrogant assholes.
Yeah, like we're just a bunch of baby cunts.
No, I think it's more confident, but like you're
No,
like,
she's making
if
it
you're
sound like arrogance.
No, I did not. No, I didn't. No.
In a way.
Okay. Am I hurting the ego a little bit? Maybe I am, just a little bit.
No.
Oh, so now
listen,
it's-
I
see
also
what I
don't
mean?
think
Now it's my
I don't
ego.
think that any of this stuff applies to everyone. There's
Of course
still
not. No, of
people
course not. It's a
So,
general.
okay, so I'm a Leo with a Leo as my rising sign, a Leo in my 12th house, 3 of them.
Okay.
And then I'm Year of the Dragon, Golden Dragon, 1976. I have nothing but supposed ego, which just a fucking jackass. I barrel through the world and don't listen to anyone.
Right. Like,
That's what
totally, if people judged us by our signs, they didn't even get to know us. And which there was a time where that happened, like in the 70s when this first popped out. Like somebody would walk up to another person and they'd just be like, "What's your sign?" And then they'd be like, "Leo." And then they'd be like, "Oh,
That's
fuck
right.
this. This is going to be exhausting."
Fuck off.
And,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But anyway, go on. Let's let her go.
Yes, thank you. So what I meant by that, let me help, put more context around that. What I meant by that is that Leos want to leave their mark for the betterment of humanity. So they're going to use their voice and their power, because they are the powerhouse, okay? They're going to use their charisma, their natural magnetic attraction to create change, to create a difference, to impact. So you didn't let me finish. You cut me off earlier, but...
No, I thought I said please let me pause.
He said pause for a second. He did it respectfully.
That was nice.
Okay, fine. You said pause, but I didn't get to finish. So it wasn't about an arrogance. It was about you're going to use those traits to actually impact the world in a better way.
I hope so. I mean, I hope so. Yeah.
Well, we hope so. We all hope so, right? We all do.
I do. I hope so.
That's a lot of pressure, man. We're working on it. Like we're trying.
It's amusing. Yeah. I mean, look, the one thing about a grown ass man versus a boy is a boy is busy defending his actions, and a grown ass man is busy thinking about his actions.
Okay.
Exactly.
So for me, I agreed with you when I felt it was right to agree with you,
Sure.
and I disagreed with you when I felt it was right to disagree with you.
That's true.
Because you have to remove your ego out of the equation to be a man.
Yes.
To earn the title of a man, you have to turn off your stupid ego crap.
Yes.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to pee.
Yeah, you got to get out of your own way.
Do that. This is actually getting interesting. All right.
No, I like that. Honestly, Michael, right? I agree with you 100%, and I admire you for making that statement, because half the time, half the battle, regardless of being a boy or a man, and regardless of age, oftentimes that ego is what gets in the way of life fulfillment, life, satisfaction. Yeah. And so the fact that you mentioned that, I admire that you actually had the awareness, the self-awareness to know that. So I commend you for that.
Thank you. But I actually mean it. I think Mrs. Magoo would actually, if we're getting serious, I think Mrs. Magoo, I don't know. I'll let her speak for herself, but we talk about stuff like this all the time about how to be better people, how to and the one thing that we always talk about is the difference between an evolved person versus someone who's a dick is someone who questions themselves by nature.
That's
so you go
true.
Oh man, did I fuck up? Was I an asshole there? Did I really? I should have done something better. Well, and the fact that you actually question your past actions and then that impacts your future actions makes you an evolved human being.
I
actually talk about this stuff all the time on my channel.
Yeah, he does. Right? Yeah, you do, Will. You do a really good job of building up, people and right? I've been on your channel.
No, what I mean is that's what the whole Glera thing is all about. Like I got to a really low point, and basically if I want to keep it simple, to simplify it, I lived my life feeling sorry for myself, and then I got to a bottom point to where I just couldn't afford to do that anymore, and it was either like be dead or stop feeling sorry for yourself. And so I stopped feeling sorry for myself, and things just got better.
Yeah, and you did a really good job. I mean, I've only known you for, maybe, I don't know how long actually, but I've seen the work that you've done on your channel, and the people that support you are really good, amazing people. And so I commend you for that.
Oh yeah, I have a great set of listeners, man. I'm really, really grateful for them.
And they look up to you and they admire you.
Well,
and
I look up to all of them too.
Yeah.
Like I still can't help but just sit there and think about, well, it's nice that people want to listen to me fucking run my mouth and think out loud. That's cool. Who just joined the chat?
Pretty German lady.
Oh, German lady.
I said hi, Glera.
Yeah, I know. That's why I couldn't, because I can't see the screen right now. Like this weird, like I was
about to say you have a great set of listeners and I have a great set of tits, so we have something.
Damn!
Dude, you.
Hi, German lady.
You have my email address, don't you?
That's great.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Not yet.
Oh my. Mrs. Magoo is okay with a lady with a great set of tits, so we're fine.
Oh, nothing wrong.
She likes some ladies on occasion, and we won't go into that.
You are a lucky guy. You are a lucky guy.
Indeed.
I'm not drunk enough yet, so carry on.
All three of these ladies as well, just like Mrs. Magoo, are very pretty when they go on camera as well.
I can tell.
It's true. Yeah, it's very true. Man,
I always
so
like
late.
to keep my camera on when I stream late at night because to let people know I'm not drinking. Because some people, what I used to do is I would leave my camera off and I would get totally wasted. And I would just stream for hours and hours. So
here, wait, Robbie, I'm going to send you a message in the chat that would seem like one of those infiltrators, we'll just say. And just go on. You keep talking. I'm going to send it when you're not expecting it, and you're going to see a message from me.
I gotta say though, man,
What's that?
Robbie, I gotta tell you, man, like your sobriety, like it's showing on you, like physically.
Oh, good.
That's true.
So seriously, like your smile is brighter. Your eyes have more of a gleam to them. You seem hydrated. You seem kind of like, how a light gets dim when the battery's low. Like it's like as if somebody plugged you in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on.
Who's been plugging you, Robbie?
So I want to tell you,
Robbie,
congratulations.
Who's been plugging you?
Wait, hang on.
Permission?
Okay, so I don't know Robbie before we'd only met like a couple weeks ago. I went back. That was a joke, Robbie. That was the joke I was talking about.
No, I know. I get it totally.
I had to do that. Obviously a joke. But I did not know you before you were sober. I went back and watched some videos, and man, I was 1,000 times worse than you when I was in a dark spot. Your version of dark.
I deleted a lot of them or set them to private.
So if we're gonna be honest, I'll be honest too. We're already being open. What's the worst thing that you did on YouTube that you were like, oh fuck, I gotta delete this? What was
who wants to go first?
I have not done one yet, but give it time. Give it time.
I told somebody they had herpes. I don't know. I think the thing that I get the most shit for is when I was on panel with RDA and we were talking about the Holocaust Cafe and what would be on the menu. It was like we were on panel.
It's so fucked up, though.
Isn't that just sick jokes?
Yeah, and you know, it was just we were kidding, we were joking about so many other things, including, you know, gays, and I'm gay, so it was just
like you and I talk this horrible shit every night. We make each other laugh with it. It's not real. It's just jokes.
What about you, German lady? What's the worst thing you do? Oh, there's Carla, by the way. That I was
There's a couple of things that I would rewind on YouTube. Sometimes I kind of can go off on people, and I did it in recent history, and I say not so nice things sometimes, and one day later I usually regret it. Yeah,
I do it every couple of months, man. I do it all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Clara?
Yeah.
You know what I regret?
What, Lufa?
Yeah, oh, dude, I'm telling you, man, I get fired up on my
I
channel.
regret
Dude.
making.
I'm gonna check it out.
I regret making my porn bomber a mod.
Oh, yeah. Lufa got porn bombed the other day with
Wait, what's a porn bomb?
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
And how do I get
he's
one?
okay now. We're friends. We're all friends.
No, I mean, was it a nice size or something? Was it?
I didn't see it. All I saw that he had a wall heater, and I was more offended about the wall heater than I was about his ass.
Robbie,
I took a screenshot.
Robbie,
Lufa, I've seen like 22 messages about your wall heater. What?
I know.
Oh, Lufa's in here too. Hey,
He's
Lufa.
like bent over and showing me his ass cheeks, and all I could think of, oh, you got a wall heater?
I don't even know how this correlates with these ass cheeks and a wall heater. Do you?
Well, he tried a porn bomb.
What's a porn
I
bomb?
Yeah,
What's a
dude.
porn bomb?
And how do I get one?
Right. Is it free?
Yeah, you just go on and you pretend you're just Shelly, because he pretended he was just Shelly.
Mhm.
And he pretended, and so, he was backstage, so I'm like a newbie. I'm like, oh, just Shelly's backstage. And I let him on, and that's where I got, amateur mistake.
Yes, and
I
so what they do is they pretend to be somebody else with their little avatar. They turn off their camera like this, and you can put any picture and name that you want to. And this is why I don't put links in my chat anymore. And as soon as they come on, they will turn on their camera and just give you their dick or whatever.
Are you serious?
And you know what, Robbie? Yeah.
And
you know what?
Wait, so like
But
right
you know
now,
what's so funny?
German lady could be like, she could switch off, the circle, and she could just be like, nipples lady.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know what?
Really?
Usually you
German
could
lady.
Well, yeah. And theoretically,
click on
why
them.
wouldn't she be able to do that? Of course.
I mean, I would highly encourage it, but that's neither
Oh,
here nor there.
okay.
I would
I
highly
agree.
encourage it.
So
What?
wait,
Are you
so
saying-
that's what porn bombing is? It's just like, hey, look at my butt cheeks or whatever.
No, or anything.
Whoa!
God.
In a chat like this with like
Yes.
full on live stream.
Yes, and the reason everybody's making fun of my wall heater situation is when he did do that. That's the only thing I noticed. I didn't see his Robbie
Is it
rewound the
wrong?
thing.
Is it wrong that I would totally thumbs up anybody who did that, regardless of gender?
I'd be like, they got me. But then you'd have to take, you'd have to take
Robbie
it down.
went back and rewound. He did his rewind thing, and he's like, he goes back and he says, "Oh, he's kind of hot."
Yeah, I took screenshots.
Robbie,
Of course you
Robbie, he came back the next day. Now he's
And
a
I
friend
need-
of ours, and we saw his kids.
I need
His
like a
kids?
super
Yes,
enhancing.
he had like twins. And so
I
I
need a
asked him, I
super
go,
image enhancing camera if I'm gonna pull that off.
Why?
yeah. See, now we
I
can
need like a
learn
zoom
something to
lens.
do.
Full on. Oh, so people actually really do pop on this stuff and then show their junk.
Yeah, they pretend they're someone else.
I've
Like,
never
someone you
seen
know.
that, thankfully.
The only thing to prevent it is pretty much for the creator to put his avatar as the solo layout while the person is jumping on, and wait till the person actually talks, so to verify if that's the real person. Yeah,
like that.
that's the only thing that you can do, because people now usually people could click the three dots and check if that's an authentic account, but people now change their names. And it's count as an authenticated account, so people can just copy every.
So it sounds like that you're talking about people who use StreamYard.
Yeah.
Like StreamYard.
Right.
Okay. Because that would not work in OB Studio at all. But StreamYard, I can see how that could work.
You have to be very fast and click your picture as the solo layout when someone jumps on. That's the best way to prevent it.
I mean, wait. Let me ask Mrs. Magoo. What would you do if all of a sudden we saw a picture of a guy's junk or something? What would you do?
I'd probably start laughing.
You'd laugh.
Man, right? Yeah, I'd laugh.
Who cares? Fuck them.
Well, yeah, it is funny.
I'd only be pissed. I'd only be pissed.
It could get your channel shut down.
Oh, if you save the live stream, Robbie, yes, it could.
That's what I'm saying. I'd only be pissed if I had to take it down, because if I was doing something that I was really proud of and it was like a really good live stream, I'd be pissed off that I had to take it down.
Yeah, no. Let's say that you discovered the meaning of human existence, and all of a sudden some guy's balls take it over. I'd be pissed off too. Yeah, like I was saying something philosophically important, Mr. Ballsack.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Like that's yeah, but I mean, if I could keep it up and I could just like, you know, laugh about it and be like, okay, that was interesting, and then just keep going and then still get to keep it up, then I wouldn't care. But you'd have to take it down.
I was kind of mad I didn't get to see anything. You know, so Robbie had a rewatch, but you know what? I deleted it, and I'm like, I should have gone over it first before I deleted it.
I'll send you screenshots.
We're both laughing at the idea of porn bomb. We would never do it, but if it happened to us, we would laugh. Robbie, it can only be taken down.
I laughed too. I thought it was funny. I don't know why.
Like, I mean,
he's my friend now.
Genitals and live. So is Mrs. Magoo. We would be like, "You're an idiot, but you're okay." I wouldn't even flag the guy. I'd be like, "Yeah, you're a dumbass. Whatever. Fuck off."
Mr. Magoo, I made him a mod.
Yes. Can I interrupt for a second? Go back.
Maybe you know what? I might have
done. German lady. We were going back.
Pamela Stevens. I think it depends on. You're right. If it were very pretty genitals, I might reconsider.
Wow.
German lady, can you do the challenge? Do you know what the challenge is?
Something about a person that I don't like. Say 3 good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anybody. It could be a celebrity. It could be a fellow YouTube person. Anybody. Why is it so hard for everyone? It is kind of difficult.
I don't really want to talk about other YouTubers. I have to think about a celebrity that I don't.
See what I mean? Like, yeah, dude. Like it's someone.
Lufa, can you?
Kim Kardashian. Let's do Kim Kardashian. I don't like her.
That's a good one.
I don't like her. She is very good with business. She's a good businesswoman. She can market herself. She seems to be a good mother.
She does.
And
I have something really
nice. She's a family person overall. But
I have a very nice thing to say about Kim Kardashian.
She is a hot ass.
No. I mean that, yeah, but she is actually very active in trying to get wrongfully convicted people out of prison.
She is absolutely the most,
and I think that's incredible. I very much until she did that, I underestimated
stupid marijuana convictions, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I underestimated her.
Is that like a selfless?
Claire, My applause to you for that. That's absolutely true. She did do that, and that is commendable, in my opinion. Yes.
But in
Yeah,
my opinion,
that's
she
huge.
does these kind of things to look good in public.
I don't care the
not-
motive.
But I
care
mean,
about the
if
final act.
if your concern is to look good in public,
Mhm.
then I think it's commendable that she chose to do something that's positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I
good.
mean, I'm not going to sit here and haggle over her reasons for doing it. I'm just going to accept the fact that she's doing it and it's cool. You know,
I'm
But-
just here to get my sign read because I know nothing about Kim Kardashian.
that's all I really know about her.
I know.
So you guys
nothing.
know, here's another little
We
crazy.
got a big old ass. That's all I know.
Here's a crazy tidbit, and Mrs. Magoo can also verify this too. I was a personal chef for Kim Kardashian's first cousin, who I grew up with, and I don't know Kim, but I have cooked for her and Kanye once on a Thanksgiving, and but I do know Kim through. I don't even want to say her name. She lives in Central California, and all of them do. You can Google it. It's true. I grew up with them. My dad was our soccer coach, and so I know the Kardashian family. They all speak the same way. It's very strange. They all sound like let it away. They do that. However, this is no bullshit. I mean, like, I'd be a fucking compulsive liar to talk all this bullshit, wouldn't I? But it's true. And from what I understand, Kim's a pretty cool person. She's dealing with a lot of crap with Kanye's bipolar. That's my main reason for Kanye. That's how it started. That's how it started. And then he ran for president, and then I really hated him. But,
yeah, he's off the chain, man.
Leave Britney alone.
And what's funny is like he'll make such perfect sense. He'll say the most deepest philosophical, truest shit, and then just like go off the rails. And then fuck, man.
He'll be like, I don't care about money. I think that all of us people are made from the same creator. And then he'll go, I'm the biggest billionaire on the planet. And you're like, what? What'd you? Okay.
I like weirdos. I don't know. I like Kanye. I like weirdos. I'm sorry, I do.
I like weirdos too, but Kanye's not weird enough for me. He's fucking
right.
crazy.
I'm not gonna vote for one. I mean,
well, no, you don't vote for one, but I have tons of weirdo friends.
Yeah,
I don't know. It is kind of tempting to put a bubble and vote for Kanye just to do it, to say that you did, but of course I'm voting.
I mean, that's the one way that's the one way that the world could get crazier right now.
Yeah, really. Robbie, hey, you know what? I get a better idea. Let's pick up Adolf Hitler's corpse and we'll put puppet strings on it, and we'll just go, hey, yeah, that guy's
Of course, we gotta bring up my ancestors.
Oh, by the way, I'm half German. Ich liebe dich, German.
Ich liebe dich auch, ja.
The chat is goose stepping now.
Okay, they're wanting. Okay, Lufa wanted her sign read by Katrina. Are you there, Katrina?
She's
She went
muted.
to get
She's
ice.
muted.
Oh, she went to get ice.
You can see the mute logo.
Okay, Lufa, how about while we're waiting for her, can you do the challenge of one person you don't like? Say 3 things you like about him.
Who are you talking about? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. No. No, because I'm drinking right now and I can't think that way.
Oh, look, the Foo showed up to save Robbie's life, but not to mine tonight.
Uh-oh.
But you know what, Robbie, I like all, I'm cool with all you guys, right? Am I?
Absolutely.
Even if I'm not, I really don't care. I still talk to you guys.
Can you say 3 nice things about the porn bomber?
Yes. He has 2 beautiful children. He has a backyard pool. And he has really nice, shiny, clean floors.
Oh, he also has a shiny penis.
That wasn't the only thing
shiny penis.
I made him show me his house because apparently he was offended when I insulted his wall here.
Mm.
So he had to prove to me that his house was nice. And I'm like, what kind of troll does this? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was
yeah,
very
this is my
strange.
homie kind of troll, right? So I made him a mod.
You're the only person I've ever heard that makes a porn bomber a moderator on your channel.
That's
Oh, he
so funny.
apologized. So
That's
he
great.
was very nice.
That's it's the
He was very nice. He apologized.
that is the
I didn't even
ballsiest
get
move ever. No pun intended.
No, but hold on,
Yeah.
wait a minute. I don't think they understand the gravity of this. This guy turns on his camera and he's standing full body in his bathroom and he's not
Yeah.
even looking at the camera. He's telling off his body and just not even paying attention to the camera. And he's straight up drying his naked body off and his dick is just sitting there flopping.
No. The
Well, let me
gravity
tell
of
you
it all.
something. They need love too.
They
And
do
perhaps,
Dicks need love too.
wait,
They need attention.
perhaps we could turn him around.
Hmm.
There's always redemption.
Yeah, you can show your ass on YouTube, I think, right? Just
Well,
not-
no, we can make him stop doing that.
You can actually show your butt on YouTube as long as there's a thong. Yeah.
Oh,
you
I don't know the rules.
Oh
that is
shit!
cool. That is
Yeah.
cool.
It's-
Yeah, you can.
Like if I go watch porn, which
I'm
I
doing
hate
a
porn,
I'm doing
I
a
still
thong
go to
Thursday live.
I'll be there viewing it, Will.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I watched.
Robbie, did you get that much coverage on my porn guy?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I took screenshots.
Well, I kept my video yesterday when he showed me his kids and everything.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna make T-shirts. Jimmy wants to make T-shirts.
So she's saying that she likes the porn bomber and made him a moderator.
Yes.
That's
Well,
so
no,
funny
he
to me, dude.
apologized.
Lufa's
He apologized.
completely out of her
Or
mind,
Magoo.
man.
Oh man. Yeah. That's
I
asking
told you
for
I like
trouble.
weirdos.
Yeah, but you're asking for trouble. Yeah, on YouTube, you actually can do some stuff with sexual nudity. I don't know, Robbie, if you ever go. Okay, so we got several creators here. Do you ever go into Creator Studio and then click the links about the educational stuff they have? They tell you like what you can. I do. So they're okay with sexualized content, but they're not okay with like genitals,
Graphic. Yeah.
graphic nudity.
Well,
Yeah.
he was cool last night. He didn't show anything.
Hmm.
He came on. He apologized because I asked him, "What makes you get up in the middle of the night when your children's sleeping and your wife is asleep and want to tell me you eat shit and then you want to show me your ass?" And he
Wait,
said
she's
he
back.
was
She's back from getting nice.
Oops.
Somebody
Oh,
wanted to
sorry,
read.
man.
Wait,
Let's get
Robbie,
this.
somebody
Let's
wanted to
get
read
this
it.
I missed
reading
it.
over with because I'm trying to
Oh.
like. I got to dude. It's like. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta
dude,
go to
it's-
bed soon, too.
It's 6:15 a.m.
Oh wait, no!
here, dude.
Didn't
All
somebody
right,
want
go
a
to bed,
reading
everyone.
from Katrina? Wasn't
What?
it German lady?
Huh?
Somebody wanted a reading from
Oh.
Katrina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's
Where's
6:15
that?
in the morning here, dude. I'm trying to get this reading on so I can get my sleep on.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, we'll do. Okay, so. Okay. Well, all right. Who we doing then? Who is it?
You doing Lufa,
Lufa.
homie?
Lufa
Okay.
and then
Oh,
German.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm a
Ooh.
Virgo.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So we're doing Lufa then? And then okay, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
We're doing
Lufa.
Lufa? Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Let's see what's coming through here for Lufa. All right.
Oh, you're trying cards?
That bad, huh?
Yeah, I have my card. Do you hear them shuffling?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
believe
you're
I
doing
can't
that.
believe
I
I'm
don't know.
up this late and I'm not even drinking.
Hell yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
my Friday.
Go,
and
Will.
Shame
Go,
on
Will.
you.
If it weren't for bath salts, I wouldn't be up either. I'm with you.
Oh, shit.
What happened? Did I lose it?
No? Who? We're here. All right. All right, let's see here. We
Must
got
be the
this.
crack.
And I will do a reading for those on the panel here. So we'll do Lufa, we'll knock them out and we'll call it over, right? Okay, so let's see.
Yep.
We're on Lufa, right? All right, let's see Lufa. And I don't know you. I've seen your name, but that's all I've seen is your fucking name. That's it. So let's see what we got here. All right, let's see for Lufa. All right. All right, we got them. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. The cards will speak. Here we go. Okay, so here is what's coming through for you, Lufa. Okay.
She's back.
What, you can't hear?
She's back.
No. Oh.
Lufa, are you
Yeah,
there?
I'm here now. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I fell off.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
All right. So what we have here for you, Lufa, is you're going through a moment of time where you are coming into like your own like inner light, your inner truth. Okay. You're finding inner peace, that like equilibrium within yourself, that harmony, that alignment, right? And you're finally at a point in your life where you can actually celebrate that feeling of like, happiness, fulfillment, because things are kind of falling into play for you. Like they're falling in right place.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on,
I'll
finish.
put up.
And the last part of the message here for you is that you're seeing things from a bigger perspective right now, and you're finding like your own like ingenuity. Like, so you found your own way to kind of make it work for you, your family, and for whatever you're doing in this world, right? So that's your reading. That's it.
That's good.
Nice.
All right. What about German
It's
lady?
like really good. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. I'm kind of thinking just through it right now, but yeah.
Awesome. All right, German lady.
Thank you, Katrina.
You're welcome. Lufa, you're welcome.
That's
All right.
awesome. Yeah.
All right. German lady, right?
I am a Sagittarius.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
She's drawing you a card, German lady.
Oh,
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And again, I don't know a German lady besides I saw her name before, but that's the extent. So that way it's fair. That way no one knows. Like I'm not like, I don't know anybody here.
we have never spoken before. Yeah.
We've never. So let's see here. But the cards do speak. I will tell you that. Woo-hoo. Oh, here we go. We got them. Let's go. Let's go. No, they're gonna fucking speak. So okay, here we go. Ooh.
Just shit together, cards.
Ooh. All right. So
I don't trust these cards.
There's a lot here. Okay, so here we go. You might have a lot. Okay? Hold up. You have more going on than I thought. So let's look at this shit.
Oh.
I'm being honest. The cards don't lie, and I'm gonna call it straight. So here we go. Not a bad way. Hold up. No panicking. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's see here. We have some things taking place for you. You're at a very pivotal point in your life, German lady. I don't know how old you are, but it does not matter the age. You're at crossroads. You've got a lot of things happening at the forefront of your life right now, and you have a lot of new choices to make. So make them correct, right? Let's not add to like negative karma in your life. Make the right choices for yourself. We got the North Node. Your life purpose is like the centerfold of your position. You've got energy at the highest level, but you're being provoked from all kind of places, like a crossroads.
Oh no.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on. And you may feel like something's missing, but nothing is missing. What's missing is your own intuitive self to tell you where to go. All right, here we go. You've also got your intuition is coming in high. You are going to get victory if you stand your ground, make the right choices. Your foundation is critical here. Make the right choices to help bring that fulfillment, that happiness for your family, for your life, for your children. I don't know if you have children, your family, your accomplishments. Mm-hmm. Don't stay in your mind. You may sabotage yourself. In your mind, in your mental realm, conflict, defeat, that negative self-talk. Don't stay there. That's your reading.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, man. That was like a professional hit, dude. You need to calm down.
You gotta get out of where you're at.
She came through like some
German lady.
She came through like some action villain coming through with an Uzi on a skateboard.
Yeah, I've never spoken to Katrina. I didn't even know she had a channel, so she's amazing. I think she was pretty good. I mean, great.
She always goes on at like this time. So there's only like 20 people in her chat, and I bet you she'd pick up a bigger audience if she was able to go on earlier.
Yes, Will.
Yeah.
He's mentioned that to me many times. He's offered his recommendations to me several times, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Will.
She would get an even bigger audience if she would read the cards, and you, Clara, would dance in a thong behind her.
Oh shit. Okay, so the Blair needs to come join my channel. I'll go on at normal times. I promise to go on at normal times. We're gonna go co-collaborate here and like fucking be, that powerful exhibit. All right, let's see here.
Actually, so we have a channel that we're friends with who has, I think, about like 6,000 subscribers. She's mostly, we know her from the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation. If you don't know that,
I don't know that.
yeah, but she'd be a perfect match for you. She's called Spiritually Empowered.
Okay.
And she's very much like that in a way.
Okay.
You'd be a good fit for it.
Well, email it to me or email me, or you know what? If you have Facebook Messenger, all my links are on
No,
the.
I use Twitter.
Oh, okay, I don't really use Twitter, so. But you can email me, or my little links are up there.
I can email you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in your about section?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So do I want to go down this road? Do I want to open this Pandora's box?
Yes.
Yes,
So-
and hold on. Before you do, I want to say I think Ash.
Fun.
Yes.
I think Ash 274 was timed out by somebody on accident. So
I don't think so, because like a bunch of their. Oh yeah, maybe because of.
I
all
think
the-
it was an
yeah.
accident.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
a
I'm
bunch
not
of the comments were deleted.
From where? I'm not even in there. I'm over right here.
I'm trying to figure out how to unhide her, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to say who it was, but I'm pretty sure the person, I think it was a complete accident because that person wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, guys.
It's an accident. You never know, guys. Sometimes
It's probably
weird
an accident
things
because
go
I
down.
looked at one of the messages. It wasn't bad. I was like, why did that happen?
Yeah.
But I was
Sorry,
gonna ask
Ash.
Michael. So the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing.
What?
So who do you think is to blame in all of this?
Okay. Is he trying to like elude the conversation? I'm confused, guys.
Yeah, you're supposed to be getting your card.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to. I didn't know you. I thought you were done with the
No.
reading.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, I thought she was pulling a card for you, Will.
Yeah, I think we all thought that. What happened?
I thought so.
We all thought that.
Are
What
you
happened?
doing a reading for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already did it, right? The Leo thing?
No.
No, she's actually drawing cards now.
Oh, okay, fine.
Will.
Okay,
Will's such a bitch when he's tired.
Oh my God. Robbie, put him in place.
He's
All right.
like on the East
He's stronger
Coast
than me.
anyway. It's only 3 here. 3:24.
Dude, it's
Only 3:24 here.
6 a.m., dude. Like
It's
almost
4:23 here.
6:30.
Yeah.
German lady, what time is it where you're at?
It's noon 12, 23.
In the
I'm
morning?
sober and I'm getting a
Yes.
psychic reading on YouTube at 6:30 in the morning.
No,
That's
not
how it's
morning.
supposed
Welcome to
be.
2020, my friend.
All right, let's get this over with. Let's go. Hit me with the professional.
Yeah, let's get this.
Are you
ball
I think
rolling.
it's you. Wait. Doesn't this fit for me? Doesn't this fit for me too, though, because I'm a Leo?
Snipe me with the reading.
Hold
Let's
on, let
go.
me-
Hey, Claire, wait till I tell Caleb what you did.
Wait, doesn't this fit me too because I'm a Leo?
No, they're
Yeah,
separate.
No, because
This
it's like
is a
an actual
personal-
card.
Right, Robbie, tell him. Please,
Oh.
Robbie, why
This is
shuffle
a very
the
public, personal
Robbie.
reading.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, it's so public. We don't know.
Hey, well then make sure that you're naked for this. It's very important.
Check.
I'll do it.
No, you have to wear a thong.
Check. That's-
Do men wear thongs?
I used to.
Oh, God.
I prefer the term banana hammock. But
Oh.
Oh my God.
The horror.
So why even have clothes if that's the situation? Why?
because
Why? Like, just remove it all. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just get on with the reading, okay? You
Yeah.
you tell me, since you're the psychic.
If you shave your butt, it's okay to wear a thong, but if you don't, it's not.
Oh, I shaved my butt.
There you go. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Oh, good lordy. Okay, let's see.
Tell the spirits to pull this damn
Oh,
card.
I have them here. No, I got them here. I got them here.
She's
They're here.
The impatient is spoken.
No, they're here. They're here. They're here.
Robbie looks exhausted.
They're here. They're here.
Yeah, I'm drinking chamomile tea and ginger, so I'm like,
The butt shaving spirits have spoken.
or butt waxers, the butt waxing demons.
That sounds painful.
We're trying to learn about glare here. Let's go. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, we're
That's
here.
the spirits if he shaves his ass.
I don't have the patience to do all that.
Do you have a hairy
Oh
ass,
my
Will?
Ay, Dios
I mean, it's
mío.
not like
Santo, no puedo creer.
Who is that word? Whose voice is that? Tell me whose
it's
voice
not
is
like Ron Jeremy level,
that? Whose
but
voice is that?
Okay.
That's me. I'm talking Spanish.
I know, but who? Who's me?
Lufa.
Lufa.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, I know Spanish.
When,
as well.
when they start
¿Puedo hablar
talking
contigo,
about,
Lupa? Sí, es verdad. ¿Hablas conmigo, Lupa? No soy
I knew another
mentiroso.
thing. Carry on. Let's do what's his name?
What's his name?
Cállate, picha
See,
bungo bungo.
yeah, let's do Fulano de Tal's fucking reading, bro. Let's go.
What?
Oh, I love you,
Stop it.
girlfriend.
Too much for me. I can barely handle this. Okay. Now
Pull
I
the
have,
card.
now I have not done a reading on Will in quite a while, and I haven't talked to him like in personal for a long time. So whatever comes through is whatever comes through. But I hope that he can validate or not validate what I'm about to say. Okay.
It's already being denied.
Stop it.
It's already
Stop
wrong.
it. Open your mind, Claire.
All right.
Open your mind. Go ahead.
Vámonos, dale.
Hold on. I might need to clarify one. There's a couple cards that came out that I need some fucking clarifier on. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Ay, Dios
there
mío.
is.
Por
There
el
is. No,
amor de
no, there is.
Dios.
Oh no, there is. I will ask him later. I will ask for sure. I'm
he's
private.
gonna throw a chancla at
There is
me.
something here happening that I don't know. I didn't suspect it, so I'm about to just clarify this.
Ay, Dios
We're all
mío.
dead.
Oh,
Estás
wow.
reventando.
I knew he
Wow.
was
Me
This
He's
might
killed
even
estás
surprise
reventando las
Katrina.
bolas.
Yeah, this might even surprise me, and I wouldn't. I mean, not that
Oh,
I.
we're definitely dead.
Me estás reventando las bolas. Vámonos, dale, dale, dale.
Hold up here. What is
Oh,
this?
I knew you
There
were
is
Todo el
something
gente
going
que está en
on
el
here.
mundo está muerte.
Yikes. Let's see what's going on here.
My name is not Muerte. Or what's that from that movie you remember? My name is Muerte. Do you
Wow.
remember that movie?
There is something here on this horizon that I need to just confirm. Hold up, guys. Hold
Okay,
up.
pull
I'm
the card.
afraid for
man.
Will.
Me
There is some
voy a
stuff
lo-
here.
This is real bad for you. You're gonna burn in the hot fires of Hades for
No. No. That not that kind. No.
Truthy Magoo, you might have to hold Will.
Me
I,
cago en
listen,
ti.
I'm already in Hades, baby. We're
See,
gonna.
I need clarification on something. Something is happening here, and I will have to
There's my
fucking
Aunt Sally.
hold the hell
Oh
up.
my
I
God.
got
Will
to
you
know.
just say it? Come on, let's go.
No, I need to know.
Here, let me abbreviate for you.
I need to know.
Tonight.
No,
Jesus Christ,
Fuck
just say
no.
it. Fuck.
no,
Is Will the
No.
Antichrist?
no.
Katrina.
Guys, relax. Y'all are going to wait. You all are going to haywire. Okay, stop it.
Hurricane Katrina has struck.
Listen, you got 10 seconds before I go to sleep.
All right, here we go. So the basic part, the main part of his reading, I will leave that part separate. Okay, I'm not sure. The other part, that shit, like I don't know what's happening there. So I will ask him later because that shit, I don't got clarification though.
Just
Here we go.
read it.
The main, the main parts of his reading, the main parts, which I think is awesome. Besides the other part that I can't get confirmity in here. So here we go. So right now we have double confirmation that right now at all so Will is going through a complete revolution of their thoughts, their mind, like their way of expressing themselves, their level of perception. He's undergoing a major transformation of truth and change at the deepest level, and it may almost rock his world to the point where, you know, it shakes up the foundation. But sometimes in life we need that to evolve and grow beyond what we've known for all the years. So it's a positive thing because we want that. We all want to grow and evolve. When we have those moments in our life, we should embrace it, not resist it. And so that's commendable. And so that's what's happening with this person. But not only that, we've got their level of like understanding of like their entire reality right now is being shaken. Okay, their whole reality, their perception, how they think, how they're communicating, it's all being under the microscope for this person. And so that's a beautiful place to be, because now you can decide what does serve you, what does not serve you, how you do want to go forward, how you don't. All right, big time, big time, big time. Your foundation is being rocked. It's being rocked. Okay, here we go.
That's just my penis.
Stop it.
Wow.
Hold up. We're not done yet.
Wow, she talked for like 10 minutes, and that's what you gave her like 4 lines of a frat boy. That was well done.
It's confirmed. You have your confirmation.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like Will's gonna have sex.
Yeah, do you have somebody there with you right now, Will?
No.
He said,
I mean,
want?
that doesn't mean he can't have sex. He could have
But
sex.
I'm a little bit worried when he said earlier, like, get it over with. Is that your motto during the sex?
Oh my
Clara?
God.
No, not at
No,
all.
I
No,
don't
no,
believe
no.
that. I don't believe
Quite
that.
the opposite. Yeah, quite the opposite.
No. So, okay,
Like,
so let me
pack a
finish.
lunch.
Let me finish
Pack
that.
a lunch.
So anyway, so your throat chakra, which is like your voice right now, is being at the forefront, right?
That's
So right
silly.
now you may feel silence, but you're not silenced. Right now, you must
Thank you.
look at how you use your voice, right? How you articulate yourself, how you communicate, how you express your thoughts or ideas. But again, it goes back to the foundation of your thoughts, your perception. Everything right now is being rocked, okay? And you're being forced to face a more spiritual side of yourself, which maybe you've resisted for a long time. But right now, it's at the forefront, and you can't resist it. So whether you told anybody else or not, right now, you have higher consciousness, and it's in your face, and you're trying to probably figure out what this is, how this works, what's going on here. And it's right there in your face. And so if you need anybody, I'm right here.
Oh, that was just the mushrooms, man. I'm good.
No, there's no fucking
Will.
mushrooms. There's no fucking mushrooms.
That's all that was,
There's
man.
no fucking mushrooms. Stop it.
I mean, not now. This reading's a little late, man. You're describing what happened to me Saturday night. That was pretty good.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's a little late.
Saturday is
Saturday. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far
That
away.
shit already happened. We're already moved on to the next level. You got your.
I don't even know what day it is. That's how great life is.
I do, since I'm sober. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Oh, hi, Nunya. I love you.
I mean, all I kept hearing over and over was
So is
girls.
that it? Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, I
the,
think-
Not Will.
the other part I will talk offline about, not publicly. Nope.
Are you
Okay.
okay? Cool. Good.
Yep.
Is there anybody else that needs a card before we leave?
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Clara,
So
Clara,
is that, am I like?
we can talk offline too, Clara.
Oh,
I'm waiting. For,
No, Will, you're confirmed that you're dead.
I pretty much.
over.
That's what it sounded
Will,
like.
go
Dude.
meet
Yeah, me
Go
too.
meet me, Will.
I
Go meet
listen.
me.
I pray for your children and your family. I don't even know who they are. That
Oh
that
my-
reading sound like a curse.
I'm
No, it
exhausted,
did not.
man.
Stop that. That's not
We are
true.
Will's family.
not
We are
nice.
Will's family.
That is
right
not
now.
nice.
Oh, I was kidding.
Okay,
kidding.
thank you.
Of course, I was kidding. That's
Well, let's do you real
Alright.
fast. Let's make sure that let's do yours real quick. What's your name, Michael?
Didn't you already do it? I
No.
Oh, yeah, Mike,
that's-
yeah,
I went
yeah.
through this. I went through the same thing with her just a little bit ago. That's why I was
That's
asking you about the
I feel like
Amber
I already
Heard
did it.
Johnny Depp thing.
All right,
No,
Michael.
no.
Yes,
Michael.
yes.
and if you guys want
Robbie,
readings, I'm going to
what's
put
that white ball you got in front of your face?
this ball.
Yeah.
This
That's
is my
mine.
microphone.
Snowball.
Oh, is that a microphone?
It's a
Yeah.
microphone.
I use the same one except it's black and I have a
Mine's
screen
black
over
too.
it.
Mine's black.
Will's
also.
cooler than I am.
Michael.
Guys, I'm gonna pin Katrina's channel name. Maybe she'll have an after party after this live. Maybe she could continue the readings.
I'm a stud, so I'll be there or I'll be drunk. I mean, I'll be sleeping.
Oh, Brian, that's awesome.
I've got to get some sleep, man. Or
No,
I won't be able
we're
to work out.
Put your ass to bed, Will.
No.
No, I'm talking to you, Will. We're not done yet.
Dude,
But I'm talking
yeah.
about Michael right now.
I'll-
No, I'm talking to
we may
Michael
not.
right now.
Okay.
Hey,
I feel the
we
sexual
may not be
tension.
done.
Oh,
You
okay.
might be correct on that. We may not be done, but
We're not
I
done.
am most definitely.
Oh,
I am
wow.
going
Oh,
to sleep.
okay.
Asserting himself like a Leo.
Michael. Michael.
Yes, I'm here.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go, Michael.
All right.
Make
Good
sure
night,
Michael's-
guys.
Good night.
Will.
Enjoy.
Hey, I love you. I love your
Thank-
self-assertion.
Thank you for the reading, Katrina. That was really sweet.
And Katrina, after you do Michael's, I'll put your link in if you want to continue the readings on your channel after the live, because I'm going to go to bed too.
No. After this, I'm going to sleep myself.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's late
But
for
I'll
me.
put your link in so people, next time you go live.
I already subscribed.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Let's see. Here we go. There we go.
Thank you, Katrina. You're awesome.
You are
Yeah, you are awesome.
It's Luca. It's Luca.
Whoa, I just had deja vu really bad. I'm still having it.
Ooh.
It's still happening.
Right now?
What do you mean,
Yes.
Robbie? What do you mean? Like, does something bad happen afterwards?
No, I'm having deja vu right now. It's going away now. It's fading like a
I
light.
get that shit all the time.
Whoa, I just
I
had
need
it
to do
really
research
bad.
on that shit.
There we go. Let's see. We're on Brian here. Let's see. Not Brian. Sorry, Michael.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I love to research everything.
I'm a nerd too.
I'm still here, Katrina.
Thank you. I know you are. I got you here. All right, here we go.
I love Robbie. Robbie's gonna marry me, and I'm gonna be a sugar mama as long as he doesn't really like demand anything from
I
me.
thought Robbie was going to marry me. What the fuck happened? I thought you were going to marry me, Robbie. What happened to that?
I'm a slut. I marry everybody.
Okay, I know. We're not
We
doing
can
You're a
both marry him.
slut.
We can go 50-50.
And he's got a dildo now. It's from
All right, here we go.
Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange.
Plumi, I'll
Do you
have an
remember
after
when
party for
Pinocchio
you,
says-
darling? I'll have an after party for you, Plumi.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
From AdamandEve.com.
Michael, here we go. And your wife is here, so she can
Girlfriend.
also. Okay, here we go. So
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
love your girlfriend. She's your wife,
Oh,
goddamn.
I'm sorry. So, well, whatever.
Okay.
Wife? I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Oopsies. All right, here we go. So I feel as though there's something you guys been been hoping for, or been like praying for, hoping for, trying to create and prosper. I don't know what it is. There's
A
something.
baby.
I know. I do think it might be a baby. I don't know.
Bullshit.
Let me finish this. Let me.
Who said bullshit? Is that Robin?
Sorry, Trudy. Sorry,
Oh.
Trudy.
Hold up. I don't even know the two couple. I do not. Okay, but I do feel there's some changes taking place. You're hoping for some very important changes. Okay, not only that, we have the 8th house blessings and the 4th house and healing. So the 4th house always represents the family, right? That's what it is. 100% hands on the family, and you have the blessings there, and you have beginnings. All right. So the roots of the family life, the blessings, the 8th house is like new things coming into fruition. Where like you're maybe praying or hoping or manifesting that. It's completely right in the universe, because I would not have
Fresh
picked up on
pubic
it.
hair.
It's there. It's there. Not only that, I feel as though, in addition to that, like love begins. Even though you may already have love for each other, a new love, a new deeper level of love, a deeper chapter of love, a deeper commitment, a deeper union joins forces. One, you both of you become one. I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're together, how much, how long, I don't know, but you guys both become one, okay? And
Trudy's getting married.
hold up here. We have
Mrs. Magoo is already married.
Yeah. It's almost like you have a
Mrs.
time machine
Magoo's
to a
gonna
year
get
ago.
divorced.
it's a oneness though. Hold up. And so there's a higher awareness that's coming through where you both triumph, right? Where you you've had to face the odds in different ways where it's felt very challenging, very perplexing, very, you know, like you're battling all kinds of things from, you know, when things come at you at all angles, you're like, oh my God, like you're trying to like defend, like protect the house, right, from like the whole exterior realm, right? Like imagine like you're in a house
Asteroids.
and you have all this shit around you and you're trying to like protect that inner house. That's what I feel has been occurring for you guys. The
Oh my God, you're right. It's from the Lake House Mommy Ramblings blog.
Well, I got 2 triumphs, so regardless of that's true or not, we have the number 4 twice presenting itself, the foundational level, the house. We also have the triumph twice. So whatever you're trying to accomplish in this world, you have triumph twice, which means you will succeed in your endeavors, okay? We also have the foundation twice. So whatever your foundation is solid. You're building it. You're making it more concrete. You're also coming to higher awareness. So maybe your relationship is coming to like a higher, like more of a spiritual union. I don't know what it might be. Only you guys know that, right? But there's a higher level of love, a higher level. Maybe you guys have a mission to do together as a couple. I don't know. I'm not in your relationship. So the root, the blessings, 8th house, transformation at the highest level. So whatever you've already built, imagine building on top of that a whole nother platform, a whole new experience. Just the same effort, one more time. That's it.
All right. Yay. Thank you very much. Honestly, this is both of us clapping. That was very good.
Trudy McGee, may I say something?
Yeah.
It's Lufa. I'm in California as well. And if I think I know where you live, because I think you mentioned it, that's a nice ass fucking place to live.
There's parts that are for sure.
If I think it's where you said you live.
Central California.
I'm in Southern California too, but I'm in San Diego.
Central, not Southern. Southern's nice. Well, I used to live in Southern. No.
Oh, okay. I'm in San Diego.
It's not one of the better. But it's not like a shithole. I don't know. It's okay.
I love Central California more than, unless you're a little more inland. You're talking about, but I love the Central Coast of California.
Oh yeah, no, that is a nice part. That's not where we are.
But you know where I'm
No.
Mr. Trudy Magoo and Mrs. Trudy Magoo. Once I get settled, I'm moving up to Lake Arrowhead.
Lake Arrowhead. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, everything knows Lake Arrowhead.
We actually were almost we were almost in Denver like a month ago. Remember we chose between going to Denver, and then I got something in the mail that an Indian casino gave us hotel rooms for free. I was like, let's go to the Indian casino.
Once I get settled, we smoke weed. I love weed. I smoke weed every day. You know, I'm one of those kind of chicks, but I'm very conservative at the same time. I know I'm crazy.
Mrs. McGoo smokes weed a lot. She loves weed.
I've got a pen in my head.
You know what? Trudy Magoo, you asked me a question the other day that really stayed with me because I don't think I clearly made myself clear.
What was the question that I asked?
About being pro-life and pro.
I don't know.
Hold on. But so before you guys go on there, did that reading make any sense between you and your wife?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Katrina.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend. All right. So I applauded you because the entire thing seemed like a year and a half behind what we've already done. Because that's where we're at right now.
You had a baby?
I don't know.
We had one that I kicked down the street like a soccer ball. This is neither here nor there. No, I'm just kidding. We did not have a baby.
I was going to ask Lufa. Lufa, are you going live after this? Or are you going to continue this?
Yes,
because I sleep all day, and I fall asleep usually at 5 or 6 in the morning. But I have to take care of my Aussie fans because they're the only ones I have. They're 10 of them.
Okay. I'm probably going to go to bed because I'm so tired.
Let's end this, but
I will be. Yeah,
I'm pro-life. That's it. That's all. We'll talk about it some other time.
I'm pro-life. I'm yeah.
We'll talk about it some other time. Robbie,
my choice.
Thank you so much, German Lady and Truthy
Katrina,
Magoo and
do you
Katrina
have
and
a
Lufa.
PayPal?
This was a very surreal, fun time for me.
It
Actually,
was very fun.
Katrina, do you have a
Thank you
PayPal,
for
honey?
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I was looking forward to the what'd you call them, porno bombs or whatever.
No.
Somebody comes
Well,
in and is like, here's the ball.
come over to my channel. You'll have a porn bomb.
Yeah, I
I'm,
pinned,
sorry.
I pinned her link. So you're going live, you said, Lufa, right now?
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay, I pinned her
try
link at
to
the top, so everybody
maintain
go
as
over to
long as I can.
Lufa's.
All right.
Listen, I want
Thanks, Robbie.
before I go,
Thanks,
Katrina,
Katrina.
do you have a
Nice meeting you, German Lady. Nice meeting you, Lufa. Nice
Nice
seeing you
meeting
again.
you all.
bye,
Carla's
bye,
going live
Katrina,
too.
bye,
Good
everybody.
reading, Katrina.
Yes.
Carla's
what?
going live too.
I
Okay.
love you, German lady.
Love you,
Yeah,
German
you
Lady.
guys
Thank you
take
so much
care.
for coming on.
German lady has left the building.
I love you, German lady. I know you don't know me very well, but I do love you. I still love
Yeah,
you.
we know each other from chat. Lufa.
I know, honey, but I don't say much when I go into your chat because it's just I don't know what the fuck's going on half the time anyway. Anyway,
And much
Kat-
love, Robbie. So
Bye.
it's very good on you.
Robbie,
Thank
does
you.
Katrina have a PayPal?
I believe so. Katrina, if you have a PayPal, could you put it in the chat?
I'd like her to thank her for my reading.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she can hear us or not, but yes,
Okay.
everybody
Well,
go over
maybe some
to.
other time. I'll, but I don't want to keep you on too long. Thank
Yeah,
you,
and
Robbie.
I don't know if
love
you're
you.
going. I saw you on Carla's the other morning. She just said she's going live too. I forgot it's almost 5 a.m.
Yeah, but
That's the time
Carla
she
is
normally goes.
going live in an hour. I'll go live and then we'll
Oh,
switch.
okay. Perfect.
Anyway, all right, honey. Love you. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope I behaved myself.
I love you. You know that. You're always welcome. So
But
you're always fantastic.
you guys are like family. I mean, I have my family, but it's been hard since the COVID, because I'm really super close to my daughter, and we can only see each other because she's worried about my illness with my heart problems. So we can only see each other through like she comes over and we hang out by her car. So it's kind of hard on me. So you guys are kind of like extra special. And when I was going through my heart problems, you made me laugh so hard and you got me through a really depressing time.
You guys have got me through a lot of depressing times that you didn't even know about.
And that was
So
before I really even started chatting with everybody. So, I have to, it took me a while to open up to you guys because, that's just how I am. But you really helped me through I thought I was going to die, Robbie. Yeah, I didn't want to share it with my daughter. I didn't want to worry her. You know what I mean? And you guys were like my only outlet it was a long, like 3 months. I had to go through a lot. So I appreciate you, honey. Anyway, good night. I love you and take care.
I love you. And well, when I'm in bed, I'm going to be in your chat. So I'll be over there.
You're going to hear me talk shit, crazy shit.
That's
all
cool.
right, darling. I love you. God bless you. And you know what? You look absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you.
Even though I know you're gay. I love you. Like, I don't know. You're just like a warm face. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
There's so many ugly people in the world, and there's so many ugly people on YouTube. And even though I met you when you were going through some shit, I knew in your heart you were a good dude.
Oh, well, thank you for even being open-minded enough to,
Yeah. You know me, I fucking made my porn bomber a mod. Do I not forgive?
You do. And you know what? Forgiveness is one of the best qualities that I see in people.
Yeah, and you know what?
It feels good.
I can get mad at you and argue with you for 10 minutes and tell you, fuck you, you're stupid if you don't vote for Trump. But like in 10 minutes, I still love you.
Same here.
You know what I mean? And I see a lot of you in me, a young me.
Aw. Well, that
you're gonna do well, honey. You're gonna do well if you're a young me, because we are hard workers and we stand our ground. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
And God bless you, honey. And God bless your mother and your Aunt Sally.
Love you too, Mary. And God bless you too. And I will be over in your chat.
And
And
you
I
know
just
what?
posted
I'm
your
gonna
link.
meet you someday. Love
Oh,
you.
we definitely will.
Okay. Bye, honey.
Okay, I love you.
Love
All
you
right, guys,
too.
everybody head over to Lufa's channel. I'm sure she's going to take a minute to set up. But thank you for joining. That was fun. That was kind of unexpected, fun conversation. And it was nice because it was my Friday. So it was nice spending time with you guys. Again, if you want to do the Save Robbie Challenge, just upload a video or do it on your social media and hashtag Save Robbie Challenge. Again, that's just say something nice, 3 things nice about somebody you don't get along with, or you don't like, or you fucking hate, or a bunch of people you hate, you know? Throw them all in the same ball and just get her done. Bye, the Foo. Bye, Just Patty. And again, thank you, Katrina, for coming on and doing that. That was very sweet of you to do. Let Robbie sleep. Well, I will. I just need to wind down and hop in my bed. And then I'll get all cozy and I'll be in the chat, in Lufa's chat. At least some work done now. Sorry if you weren't getting any work done because of us, my fellow Gemini, Jeremiah. Bye, Plumie. I'll see you over there. Hate ya, Plumie. All right, guys. Good night. And I guess Carla's going live in an hour, too. And there's Aunt Sally. Finally, I was telling my Aunt Sally, too. I was like, I'm going live just for a little bit. Here it is. What we've been on for 3.5 hours. But it was good conversation. So thank you guys for making me tired as shit. Good night.